everybody, and welcome to today's episode of Star Wars 5e, where I play the DM and have prepared nothing. I just have dot points in my head that I'm hoping will reach. But I think we should get right into the game from where we left off last. So, I think I'll ask the rest of the party, what's one thing you remember from the last session?
Zombies.
Yeah,
Zombies.
like fighting lots of space zombies.
Somebody putting
a crack in the transparent steel wall.
Oh yeah.
And surprisingly, it was
Not getting a scratch on me through that entire combat. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm here. That's
And then
then
you
meeting
just
someone,
Kind of.
then meeting
party
someone
adjacent.
at the very end of said combat. And yes, oh that's right. And we haven't actually met Maeve's character yet. She's just there.
Nope.
Well, the last words of the last session were basically Julemaia saying, I thought we were the only ones here. How are you here?
That
Basically.
sounds about right.
But
It sounds like Jules.
you are all on Camino from a mission that Braytak sent you on to get into contact with the inhabitants so he can use their services. And, well, that's why you're here. You've taken a brief break from upgrading your space station, so you still have to go back to the space station to get the communications antenna refitted so you can actually communicate with the station, because at the moment the only way to communicate with it is by going back there. But you landed on Camino only to find it, well, for lack of a better word, infested with this, well, as you said, zombies. They were Rakghouls, which are basically the aliens in the Star Wars universe. And after mowing mostly through the Rakghouls that you can reach in this little observation area, you got a little bit of assistance from a interested third party that's just come over to say hi. And because there were a few things that I missed because I'm still new at this and I keep forgetting to do things, I'm going to have something happen in each of your initiatives. So here's the question. Do you want to reuse the initiative that you had before, or re-roll initiative? Or just choose when you want to go?
Do you
I don't
the
even
initiative
remember
one
what
before
the
that?
initiative was, so I'm happy with doing
I know I
this.
went first.
Yeah.
See if I can bring up the turn order again. There we go.
There we
I
are.
can't remember the initiative at all.
I only see my name and Diz's name. I don't see anyone else's names in it.
And we don't have the full turn order in yet, unfortunately. But I think it went Julemaia, then it was Suror, Nalasi, and party adjacent was at the end, I think.
I mean,
From
technically
memory?
I had a 23, so...
Yeah, it looks like party adjacent, whose name I can't see, was first, and then Diz,
Yeah,
and then
those initiatives are connected to the old tokens.
Yes,
Ah,
and Julemaia said you
that's why
got
they
the old
were
token
That
one.
explains it.
That's probably
and my
why,
token
yes.
didn't change because my art was already done. That tracks.
Speaking of which,
Bingo.
should we show the new art?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
Okay, so before we
yeah.
even start, let's show the new art. Who wants to show theirs first?
I mean,
Uh,
do you just have a
no.
picture that you can show everyone?
Yeah, I have a picture that I can show everyone, but who wants to
Yeah.
go show theirs first?
You can go Surors up there.
Actually, it'd be cool if you put up the poster and then everybody's around it.
I actually don't have the poster in yet, but while I'm showing the
There you
pictures, I'll import that.
That's okay.
So, who wants to show their individual one first, I should say?
I think Dart said he wanted to go first.
I'll do
Okay.
it.
By all means.
He did, yeah.
Okay, so if I hit show to players, that should show to everybody, I think.
Yeah, it popped up for me,
Okay.
but
It did not pop
It's-
up for me.
I don't see it.
I don't think it popped up for stream either.
You can also just oh
There it
Christ,
goes.
There we go.
Shift Z, I think, and then click a token to blow it up. If I recall, that's the correct. I always forget how to do it.
Well,
I
that would
ask
just
Matt every time.
enhance the token. We've got
Yeah.
actual, the full image. So,
Where did it pop
Yeah.
up for you guys?
so
I
Uh,
don't see it on my screen, but I know
For
for
Let's
me,
I
just
drag it onto the. No,
That's okay. Stream
There you
can
go.
see it, so
yeah, stream can see it. So that's what Suror looks like. What stream
Suror
can see.
Ki, the
Suror Ki.
Jedi Guardian
I'll just
Cathar.
look at stream then. That's cool.
Yep. Yep. So that's what Suror. And do you want to briefly describe what people see?
So he is a young Cathar, maybe about early to mid 20s. Stands about 5'9" ish. Not sure what unit of measurement Star Wars actually uses, but we'll go with Imperial because that's what I know.
Basically
Very
the same.
lean. And when he does take a pose, it is a duelist pose. So if you've ever seen the trilogy movies, it's a lot like Count Dooku's stance.
cuckoo dooku.
Okay, let's see. I just want to see if I just edit. Okay, so who wants to tell the next one?
No, I'll go next.
Okay, so let's see. I've just unlocked it to all players, so all players can see it. So if I hit show to players, see if that works.
That worked. Well, at least it
Worked
popped
for
up
you.
on me.
Okay, oh, that's why I didn't save it. There we go. There you go. Save change. No, let's see if that works.
Oh, there we go. That one popped up for me.
There we go.
Yay!
No,
So
Yeah.
there's Nalasi.
There's
As you can
Nalasi.
tell, she is she's a little bunny girl. I apparently have a tendency to play bunnies.
Yes.
She comes from a very winterous planet, hence her clothing and how fluffy she is.
Mhm.
She wears a pair of shock gauntlets, and that's what those arcing electrical blue things are on her arms. Pet at own risk.
Yeah.
She is very adorable, but pet at own risk. She's kind of a badass.
Yeah. Well, and I just realized the poster was actually in the intro video, so I think
It was,
everybody's seen that. So, and then finally we have party adjacent. And if I hit
That's
show
me.
players, hopefully that will work. If it doesn't, let me know.
It worked.
Worked. There we go. And you want to describe
Yes.
what people see?
Sure. Astr is a 30-something cis woman. She's kind of short, actually. Has sort of a pixie cut with like whitish blackish hair. Wears an oversized leather jacket, and has some armor on underneath, along with a bunch of guns.
Species
All the guns.
or race? Race is the term.
I
we
really
use
do
in
have
this
so
game.
many guns.
Give that female a cannon.
They
Females
love cannons.
It's true, bitches
hear
love
me?
cannons. It's me and bitches.
I can hear you,
Yeah.
Sarah.
Okay, I was just asking what race is she because I didn't hear you when you said it.
Oh, she's a cis.
Chiss, that's why.
Yeah.
Short name, it kind of
Yeah,
Got
basically it's dark elf.
It's okay.
dark.
Dark
Her
elf.
full name is not
Oh.
Astr. It's something a lot longer, but you guys don't know her yet, so get to know her. You might get to know her full name.
Ooh.
Chess are actually human adjacent. The schism, there's a bunch of history and lore behind it. I can tell you if you want.
Off stream? Sure.
Yes.
Because I'm not a lore nerd. I just like playing in the world.
Same.
And I shall just post a link to the artist's links tree in the chat, so you can go and spam him for more arts for maybe your characters.
Do
If
it.
Matt will let me in. Yeah, it looks like it let me, so that's a link tree.
Mhm.
Jesus Amir.
That guy's awesome.
Did
And I
fantastic
think
work.
as you can see with everyone's smiles, I think they're all happy about what he got
He's
for him.
very easy to work with too.
Oh yeah.
Like he's so laid back and easy to talk to.
Yeah.
I'm so
I
relaxed.
will remember this the next time I need character art, which might be soon.
And Jules, if you want me to get you into contact with him to get an updated version of Jules.
Oh, I
That'd be
love
cool.
Jules. I was just thinking in general, if I need art for other games, I really like what they did here. It's really good.
Mhm.
But the fun
I
thing
love it.
is, I actually got his contact details from Tally, who had Jago drawn by him.
Nice.
So I thought, okay, I'll use the same style, and got one for
Oh, good choice.
Jules. So, and then I got one for DX, got one for Mascar. Basically, all the art
know.
that you see in this game is drawn by him.
That's awesome. I love his style. He's really good.
So,
Good
100%.
choice. Yeah.
but yes, getting back into the game, as in what we're actually supposed to be here doing, rather
Oh,
than just
shit.
fawning over
Right.
our new art.
Wait, we're playing a
Gotta give
game?
credit where credit's
What?
due for the
What
art.
is this?
man.
I thought we just had to roleplay. Talk between
Right,
ourselves.
so I believe I just looked up at Astr and said, I thought we were the only ones who are here. How the hell did you get in?
Okay, so the question is,
No,
still
the door
remains:
was
do you
open.
want to reroll
Oh,
initiative
right.
or just pick your turn?
I don't give a
I
shit.
think we're going to talk first.
Well, this is happening before you start talking, unfortunately. So,
Okay.
as I said, it happens in
Yeah.
initiative order. So,
Well, if it's happening before we start talking, then let's just keep the initiative we were already working with.
Yeah,
If everyone
I
else is
agree.
cool with that.
I'm fine with that.
I am.
Okie dokie.
okay,
So that would put me first.
you're a little bit quiet,
actually.
Sarah.
Am I quiet? Okay, let me see if I can fix that.
I thought it was just on my end for
Yeah.
some reason.
That's why I asked earlier people could hear me. Let me see what I
Because you've
can
been
do.
quiet since you got an nitrogen yap.
Oh, my Discord volume
So,
is at
Red,
max
you,
right now. Alright, I'll dick around with
That's
my
really odd.
settings. New computer.
You
Could
said
be
things are
Windows
happening,
settings, yeah.
Red. Do I
Yeah.
know things are happening?
Yep, things are happening.
I
Well-
mean, the room is kind of flooding.
Yeah, it's
All
still
vague.
kind of fun. So
Is this better?
Yes.
yep, that's better.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Fixed it. Thank you. Continue.
So, where do you want to go, Astr, Suror, and Nalasi in your turn order, or just me pick
I
an
don't
order?
know. Well, I'm not in the turn order anymore, but also
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. So
Yeah.
you said things are
Hmm.
happening. What is happening?
Yes. Well, then I'll just go in an order that I think would be the most cinematic. Okay,
Okey-dokey.
so we'll say at the top of the turn order we've got Jules, and
Yes.
on Jules' turn, she gets an encrypted message from AXA.
Okay, Axe is the one who's back that we picked up, we adopted. She's our stray, and she's fixing up the station, correct?
AXA is currently on the ship that you left up.
She's
there.
on the ship, but she's gonna help us fix up the station. She's the mechanic.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I remembered an NPC. Okay,
Yes.
cool. All right,
The
what does
Trandoshan that
my
you stole from Braytak. Thanks
Yeah,
for
that's
going.
why we picked up a stray.
Picked up a stray.
Yep, and
What does the encrypted message say?
the encrypted message says that there is increased hyperlane traffic coming in. I'm moving the ship to the other side of the moon and going to low power mode so we won't get detected. May have to find another way of getting out of there, because as
Jules-
you know, the bus isn't space worthy.
Jules just messages back. Delightful radio when we need you.
Encrypted message confirmed.
Yeah.
And goes quiet. And then, so that's what happens on Jules' turn. Now, here's a question. Should we have Astr go next or Darth go next?
I have no idea what's going on, so, you do you. She asked me a question, then immediately started talking to someone in an earpiece, so...
Yep. Well, then we'll go with Astr next. Because Astr also gets an encrypted message towards her. But her wristpad's on loudspeaker, so Julemaia can hear it, even though it's in binary. But I think Julemaia is fluent in binary.
I am.
Yep. So,
You know who else is?
is Nalasi fluent in binary?
I'm just double checking. Yep, she is.
Okay, then,
Mhm.
well, you hear this as well. You hear a droid of some description beeping out something in binary, and it sounds like... let's see if I can put this into words.
Is that your face?
It sounds like the droid is saying,
You wanna
this
wonder?
platform won't hold for much longer. If you want this ship to stay, if you want to keep this ship, give me a control of it.
Would Diz recognize
So-
what kind of droid that was?
I would give him a roll for it though. I would
Sure.
say technology because droid knows droid, but I'll give advantage because Dizzy knows it's a droid of some description.
Droid recognizes.
Nice.
20. He got a 30.
Wow.
Natural 20. So that means
Tech is like his highest skill.
Dizzy can pretty openly deduce that it is an astromech droid. A droid that's basically assisting to fly a ship. And this coming from Astr, well... yeah. So,
I don't
make
speak
that if you wish.
binary.
Sounds like your
I
astromech
checked
has an
my
attitude.
But as you know, Julemaia, you know that astromech droids are basically programmed not to take control of the ship. So you have to basically reprogram them to actually fly a ship, which is what you've done with Dizzy.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how to hack into this astromech droid to make it able to fly the ship on its own. But that's
Sounds
if
like you're-
Astr trusts the astromech droid.
Well, having heard that, Jules will say, sounds like your astromech's in trouble. You need a hand over there.
Oh, I should go. Well, my ship is back here if you want to follow. It's up in an elevator.
Have we actually
Toodles.
found what we needed to find on this planet, by the way?
Not yet. You're still
I didn't think
looking for the environmental stabilizers.
So I don't know how to do that with the remote control. So I'm going to go and get the ship. Bye. Then I'm gonna leave.
And
is
just as you take a step to leave, we'll go for Darth's turn, and I want everybody to make a dex save as a
Oh,
big
dear
wave
God.
hits the facility and rocks the entire facility. So this is
No.
dex save to see how stable you are on your feet.
Diz is flying. Does this
Yeah,
affect
Diz
him?
doesn't need to.
Alright.
Cat-like reflexes.
Hello. I also got an episode 20.
Nice.
I'm still rolling to use a red. I don't know if you want to fix that.
Oh yeah, still whispering. Okay, yep, I'll fix that.
I'm blowing all of my nat 20s.
I'm no
away,
longer
apparently.
right. That's just how it goes.
Sometimes.
See.
Um,
Just go figure out.
Nice.
Remember how to.
Yeah.
As I turn to leave, I'm
Okay,
going to.
Okay, wait. I rolled. Oh, that 30 was technology for Diz. My dex was a 12. Never mind. I read that wrong.
It
That's okay.
happens.
I did not do well.
Okay. So, everybody except Julemaia rolled over a 20.
Yeah.
I think I probably should roll for DX. Is he's.
I'm
Just let it
I was distracted by thinking about her astromech.
Yeah.
Is that code for something?
No, it's not.
That is 9. That's not good.
Well, fortunately,
That's
all of
something
you
to say.
are able to keep your footing. Though you do see that Julemaia does have to take like a few extra steps because she just stumbles a little bit. The rest of you three basically just ride it out like you're on you've got your
So-
sea legs and you just ride it out. DX, though, he falls over. He does end up catching himself, so he doesn't hit the ground hard, but DX is now technically prone.
Damn it, we better find those environmental controls fast.
Mm-hmm. And Suror,
about that,
can you
though, I
give me
can-
a quick perception check?
From all of us, or just from?
Perception check from Suror specifically, but if anyone else wants a perception check.
Perception. Two. There you are.
Too busy asking Diz to try to see if he could lock on to where that astromech signal came from, because she knows they need a ride off this
Nah.
planet.
With that 11, I feel like whatever I was supposed to catch didn't happen because he just hears DX like clang, like what the.
Deuce.
I see the things.
Well, this is more hear the things.
Oh well,
So-
I hear the things.
Does Suror have keen senses or no?
Don't think that's a thing he has. Cat's talent.
Because this is a
Um,
hearing sense.
I still have it.
Or if
Nope.
you want, you can roll again because reasons.
Yeah,
Question, Red.
I'll
Yes.
take it.
How long has it been since I came over to them?
Not long.
Great. Then I can still run on
Hey.
walls. So I'm going to start running up the wall and head back towards my ship.
Okay. Well, with your natural 20 perception on that reroll, you sense through the force that this door that this Rackle that was a little bit more hardy, behind that door there are people in trouble.
Oh yeah, he's immediately moving to it.
Mm-hmm.
And going to open this door up.
It's locked.
I can
And
help you fix
electronically?
that if you help me first.
I have a slicers and a security kit, whichever one we need.
Same.
Yeah, he would call it. Julemaia, can you crack this? There's people on the other side. Sounds like distress.
Is that a slicer's kit or a security kit? What kind of lock is it?
that's slices. Because it's electronic lock.
21.
Good. Nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Red.
Well, that door's unlocked, but Nalasi, you're not immediately rushing towards the door, so we'll move it to your turn. And you notice, as Astra's running back to the ship, that impact with the wave has made that crack that was in the glass a lot bigger. So a lot more water's starting to come in now.
We might want to hurry up.
Hey,
Damn it,
hey,
we
Red.
gotta get to those goddamn controls! Right,
Question.
the door's open. Go.
Yes. Yeah.
Would I actually know how to give my astromech control of the ship? Would I be able to roll to figure that out, perhaps?
You can certainly roll, though I think Julemaia is more than willing to give you advantage if you stick around.
I mean, I certainly will if, I can make sure my ship is fine first.
Because I think Julemaia knows how to do it wirelessly. If you were to do it, you have to do it in person. You would have to head back to your ship and get it. get to your ship
Right.
first.
Okay.
Or she
then
can just get Dizzy to do it. However she wants to roll it for it.
I mean, if you speak binary, I mean, if you can help me control my ship, great.
Or you just want to give your droid control so we can fly it?
That would be great. Yes. So then I don't have to go
Oh, you're
back,
on.
and I can help you with what I need.
Jules will just grab. I assume she has a wrist pad that her message came through on.
Yep. I'm pretty sure she has a wrist pad.
I
Jules
do
will
indeed.
just yank her arm over and just start typing very quickly, furiously into her wrist pad.
She's kind of far away up a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. No, I would come. I would have not left if they
Okay.
could have helped me. There would have been no
I mean,
reason
you
for me
could
to
still
run
be up
away
on the
if-
wall and just hold out your arm upside down.
Jules has opened the door for Suror and she says, "Go, save lives or whatever," and then she'll go over.
Your Jedi thing.
To, go be a Jedi. I'll be along in a minute. And then comes over to Astr and just grabs her arm and is like ching 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 ching. And sending messages to the droid, gives it tells it where to plug itself in, types in some very basic commands and says, "Right, your droid can fly now. Be nice if you stick around. We might need to lift her off this rock. Our ship had to skedaddle to the far side of the moon."
Okay, so Astr, can you just roll a technology roll with advantage?
I
Just
should
to
can.
see how quickly the astromech can...
Technology. That's a 21.
There you go.
Nice. That'll be enough.
Hey.
So you send the code off, and I think the droid will beep back something that I think Dizzy can pretty easily translate, and I think everybody can translate, is in binary, think fuck.
Jewel or
No, speak binary.
Diz is
Good, thank you. I
actually,
do not
he's still
speak binary.
concentrating, he's no longer in this one. Diz just does his little robot laugh. Your
And
droid
then moving back to what Suror sees as he opens the door, he sees
Steps on
three I don't even know how to say the plural word for it.
Kaminoans.
Kaminoans. He sees three
Kaminoans.
Kaminoans. There's one over by the computer that as soon as he walks in, he can deduce that this one's the security guy, but you can see that on his right arm is a massive gash that Suror can pretty much deduce it was probably from one of these creatures. And he holds out a blaster pistol towards Suror as he enters, but you can see that he's not as confident with his non-dominant hand. So his hand's shaking a little bit, and he looks a little bit exhausted. And though they're two over here next to each other, the one closest to the wall is moaning and groaning in pain. And you can see that that one also is injured. But the one next to it is trying desperately to try and keep him calm, to try and give him some medical aid of some description, but failing as well. Yeah.
Suror will kind of put his hand up hey, why don't we put that down? I'm a Jedi, I'm here to help. My associates aren't as patient or understanding, so maybe we put the blaster down.
I am very patient, but...
Persuasion.
Persuasion?
Advantage thing is you're not drawing a weapon. I'm assuming you're not drawing your lightsaber.
No.
I'm not here to...
that is
19.
Perception. That's perception.
Oh,
yeah.
Dang it.
You see
Dang
the
it, the
gun.
wrong thing. Keyword.
Do you have the same modifier?
Do you have
though?
the same mod?
'Cause-
Nope, it is not.
Ah.
So, 9.
Oh, no. Can I see this?
The door is open, so yes, you can all see this. Well, you can see
thank you for that.
the guy that Suror's trying to talk to, at least.
Excuse me.
I'd like to give you a hand with your environmental controls, if that's okay. None of us feel like dying today.
Give them a hand.
And the security guy puts his his active arm on his injury and says, "Go ahead. If you think you can fix this, go right
Just
ahead.
get in there, would you?
I have no idea what I'm doing."
A security guard that follows orders. Very good. Let's fix it.
Okay. So
Diz is
who is
basically
going
like,
to
"What the
attempt to
fuck
try
was
and fix
this?"
it?
Diz is. I think he's got the highest
Because
tech roll.
this can be a group check if you want.
For
If you want more.
technology?
'Cause
What is Diz's
He's gonna
technology?
get plus 10.
It is better than mine, damn it.
But
I mean,
there
I'm
are
good, but
many
I'm not that
computers
good.
here, so you can all do a group hack.
I mean, he's a droid, so
That's fair.
I got a 0 in tech. You guys are better.
Yeah, like, you're better off with me not touching it.
Okay.
I can help Diz.
Mhm.
How's that
Sounds
sound?
Well, as I said, it's going to be a group check, so the higher the better.
Good. Then we all roll? Yes.
Technology roll.
17
Technology. Technology.
16 from me.
Did that not go through? Oh, it did. Okay. 21.
We're still not seeing it. I think you're still whispering.
Actually, no, that was my original technology. 1 second. Not 20.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Well, so it's Julemaia, Dizzy, Nalasi, and Astr trying to get these environmental controls back up and running. Correct?
Yes, I got this. Don't worry.
And I think because you've got DX in here, he's going to give it a go as well. So he's going to be slightly distracted by the people in pain, and he's a medical droid, so he's going to roll with disadvantage because I'm like that.
You read? Never.
Never. But
What?
Anything.
Shoot myself
Okay.
in the foot? Okay.
I think we got
He's
this.
got confusion.
Not
all
Jesus
the time.
Christ.
Yeah,
Maybe
I mean,
he
it's
should
not
go.
either way.
he's too distracted.
Yes. Don't worry. It's
Tell
fine.
Like, she
So
sees him, but it's just,
what is that for total? So
Well,
Let's
if
see.
you're adding...
27.
So you have 30, 46, 66, and then 70, no, 66 and 70,
39.
73?
Okay, well, I was planning anything over 30, you would get the environmental
group
controls
check?
back up and running.
You would not have much faith in us, good sir.
I
I almost
mean-
had to be by myself.
Almost you were able to do it by yourself, yes. But
I mean,
yes,
are you ignoring the entire history of roles that we have?
yeah, exactly. That's what I was prepped. So yeah, 30, you were able to get the environmental controls up and running. However, because you're all working together, you not only get the environmental controls up and running, but you also re-establish communications with the planet and the entire system, seeing as you got over 60. So now Camino is back on the map.
Question. Can I access anything else here?
Well, with that natural 20, what are you specifically looking for?
Diagnostics.
Diagnostics?
Information about this place.
Okay. Let's see. With that natural 20, considering this wasn't your initial goal to search while trying to reactivate it, you just may have found something while you're trying to reactivate it. I'm going to say you find out that as you're finding this out, I should say, everybody else looks over to the Kaminoan, yes, that was rolling around on the ground, growing in pain, and you see its body start to creak and moan and groan. Just
It's time to put it down.
Oh, homie's just in his 30s. He's got arthritis. It's fine.
and you see his form change into one of those creatures you have been fighting. So,
Question.
this is going to be a
Immediately start shooting.
surprise round. So, if anyone wants to stop this before the full metamorphosis has happened.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
immediate.
Yeah.
Which one
You
is it?
said-
Who's rolling around? This guy? Which guy is it?
This guy.
The one closest to the wall is the one
The
rolling
one in the
around.
back.
So you
Now,
see
didn't you
this
say
one?
this one was unharmed?
Yes, this
or
one
is-
was unharmed,
okay.
trying to do a miracle gate. But as that one sees the one stunner change, it takes a step back. So
Smart man.
Say Jules would
That's a-
probably
Right,
actually
right.
look at this guy.
Okay.
And just kind of like rush up here and be like, you don't want to be near that, and just kind of grabs him and yanks him back over here.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he takes the assistance, so
Yeah.
he gets dragged over here. I'm assuming. Yep.
Yeah, just like
Okay.
takes him and
So
throws away
this
behind
is a
his-
surprise round, so not rolling initiative yet. So, what's everyone's initial impression? Asta's kind of busy on the computer, seeing what's happened here. So
I'm
Asta's
doing my
watching
thing.
this.
They can handle this. I have my own thing I'm doing here.
If you remember what
No. Suror would immediately like reignite the lightsaber and step in, knowing what this thing is about to attempt to do to us.
Okay.
Shooting it twice.
Okay.
And we will take a stab at it.
Okay.
The light foil.
That's a good stab.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. And
That will definitely hit.
also, I click on the damage on the sheet to roll the damage, right?
Yeah, if you just hit
Um,
slight fall, that will roll damage for you.
Yeah.
On the little chat menu,
Oh,
There you go.
perfect.
7 damage.
There you go.
Okay.
7 energy damage.
Yes.
Do you have multi attack?
Liz is gonna mark it as quarry,
Don't.
and
And I'm
then-
going to say, seeing as you
I
got
do
the
attack
20,
twice.
and this is a surprise round, you're able to stop the
Oh, nice.
transformation before it gets too far. And this was basically only a civilian, so you stop this transformation before it fully ignites. But just as you are,
Let's
you
see
notice
security
that
guard.
the security guard also starts to change.
Shit.
I'm
but
shooting him.
The security guard changes into a
guy.
form similar to the one that was by the door.
Alright,
Should
well,
have taken his
So
arm.
this one increases in size
So Diz
and
is
is
right
a lot
next to
more
this.
hardy. So I'm
Uh,
just gonna quickly copy and paste some tokens because I'm lazy.
do it.
Copy this token, and I didn't do it last time because I'm bad DM. But these are a large creature.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's really
Alright.
big.
Oh.
Yeah, Diz is gonna definitely mark this guy as quarry and then give him a zap.
Question. Red.
Yep.
Would I have had time to do what I wanted to do with this computer?
Yes.
Great. Gonna just gather a bit of information that I wanted and ready my gun, I guess.
Diz has marked this guy as quarry and is going to try to shock him. Why are you prompting? I have told you repeatedly to just roll 13.
Okay. So
Yeah.
shock prod. That's not an attack roll, is it? That's just
It is an attack roll. That's a 13
attack roll. Okay. So that misses him.
Damn it. And then he's gonna the fuck out
Good plan.
Okay.
and go invisible again.
So I think now would be a good time to actually roll initiative. As
We're rolling initiative again.
Did
Before
Nalasi
people
get a
roll
chance to
initiative.
on the surprise round?
I haven't done anything on the surprise round.
Okay.
So
Have
Nalasi
I?
hasn't had a surprise round yet.
Okay, then
neither of
since
us.
it's still a surprise round and a lot of people haven't done, then let's see what you want to do in the surprise round. So you can just choose who wants to go first.
Oh, I
I
need
think
a
I'll-
note.
Okay, I'll go then because I know what I want to do.
Okay.
I need a
I'm
minute.
gonna punch it twice.
Okay.
20 to hit. 23 to hit.
Yep, both hit.
Son of a- So,
And it needs to make a.
I mean,
I need to double check what shocking actually does.
Oop.
It's a DC 13 save, but I need to look up. And because I'm not in the browser I'm usually in, I'm gonna need a second.
Okay. So it was a dex save, you said?
No, I haven't said what kind of save. I think it's a con save, but let
Con
me double
save?
check.
Okay, I'll wait. But the fun part is, you've got the X in your party, and he's got his Aura of Purity still up. So if the Thrackle attacks, you're immune to it, essentially. And while Mr. is looking that up, Astr, what you find on your diagnostics is, as you said you were looking for, right? On what caused this facility to go into.
I'm looking for that, but I'm also looking for like a layout of it.
Okay.
Like looking for information about how this place is set up and, you know,
Yep, it's a dex save.
what security systems it may have, defensible positions, that kind of stuff.
With that, I think you will find that there are only a few platforms left running, and this is one of the few platforms, as in the last time any civilization was here, the whole place was destroyed, and there's only few remnants scattered here and there all over the planet. And this is one of the remnants. And with
Okie dokie.
no imported goods, it's just been deteriorating over and over, and there have been less and less Kaminoans around the place.
Fair
So,
enough.
yeah. And then, would you be looking for what this facility was specifically for?
Yes,
Or-
I would. I mean, with an Act 20, I might as well look for like any
Yeah.
information I can get, because information is valuable.
Yes. This specific platform was bioengineering.
Oh, well, that makes so much sense,
Yes.
given everything that's happening here.
Yeah. And I think just finding that out, Astr can pretty much put two and two together what's happened here.
I think so.
Need another dex save.
Oh yeah,
That's
two dex
separate
saves.
decks.
Well, there was
Yep.
two dex saves in that roll, so there was 23 and 12, so I think 12 fails?
That's not how that works.
We'll roll
It's
with
the way I'll roll it, so I don't have to roll again.
it. Kitty.
Fabulous.
Okay. Okay, so that means he's stunned, right?
Yep. Cannot react. I forget what all the other status effect is. And
Okay.
took a total of 20 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
And this was kinetic damage. Now, if I remember correctly, last time we did kinetic damage to these creatures, they were not as effective, but lightning certainly is. So he's resistant to kinetic damage and immune to energy for memory. So the kinetic damage was halved, so that's what? 6 and 7, that's 15. No, that's no. 6 and 7 is 13? Yeah, 13 halved, so that's 7. 7 plus 7. 7 plus 8. No, 7 plus 7. That's
Oh,
14.
that's right. I put special ammo in my gun to make it shoot fancy
Mhm.
bullets.
Mhm.
What kind of damage was it? I just have to
Um,
find it.
Okay, so it's shocked and can't take reactions. On its turn, a shocked creature can take either an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Okay.
So it's basically slow.
Okay, so that's Nalasi's turn. Asta's searched the computer, so she's letting the rest of the group finish.
I'm letting them do this thing. I'm gonna do my own thing now. Let's
Mhm.
see. Where are you? I'm just gonna put an ability of myself.
Okay. Okay, so I think everyone's had their action. Julemaia's pulled the Kamino in that's undamaged out of the way.
Out of the way.
Yeah.
Great.
Suror took out the first one. Nalasi stunned the next one. So I think that's at the top of the order now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you're rolling
wanna
initiative,
Yes.
You want to clear
let's
initiative
clear
first?
initiative. Because now this person. So we'll just get rid of this old initiative.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
And you wanted
Okay,
to
so
do something
remember, click
before
your
we roll
tokens
initiative,
and
Dave?
then.
Is this something that affects our initiative rolls?
I do just want to step towards Nalasi as we roll initiative. And I'm going to use my responders routine, which allows me to add my proficiency bonus to my initiative. But it also gives Nalasi half of that, I believe, rounded up. So you get a +2 to your
Oh,
initiative.
nice.
Oh, sweet.
It's everyone within 5 feet of me, so technically
DX?
DX as well.
DX.
Okay,
Nice.
so I'll make that.
I just want to find it if it's rounded up or rounded
Wow,
down.
these
'cause-
initiative rolls. Holy shit. There we go, Nalasi. Jesus.
Oh, we sucked up all those natural 20s early on.
We did.
So,
We did the thing. Ooh,
so
wait.
I get to
Between me
add
and the
some stuff
beast,
to my
is it a dex
initiative.
off?
Okay. Red, you might need to adjust my initiative because it's not going to be right because I can't change it.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna roll a d8.
Okay.
And
And then
that. What the hell? Okay. And oh wait, I have advantage. 1 second. I have advantage on my initiative rolls, so let me roll that one more time.
Oh.
Predicting a 1.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, that's
Okay,
better.
never mind.
So that's
so-
a 16 for me then.
Okay.
So Red, both I and the monster got a 12. My dex is +3.
Okay, and the Rackles is a 19, so it's a +4.
Damn it!
Jeez.
Oh wait, what is what
least
is
you
1 second? I have
slowed.
to figure.
My initiative should be 19.
I just have
Okay.
to find something because I think I might actually have an extra +3. I have a shit dex, but I have things that give me bonuses. So let me just find it.
You
So
must
there
have
was an
tweaked.
extra 4 on the initiative for you, and then an extra
Oh,
2 for
never mind.
DX and Nalasi, right?
Personal.
Yep. Nice.
So
Oh, and then,
three.
yeah, Maves needs to be edited to be
Oh,
a
never mind.
12.
Nope.
Yeah. So
Mine should be actually
+4.
a 16 because I have a
16, so
+3.
+4.
Oh, okay.
+3.
It says, oh, why was it 0 on your sheet? That's weird.
Oh yeah, your initiative
So
bonus is a +3.
I don't have dex. I just have a couple of abilities that give me bonuses. That don't. I can't add them to the sheet, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
I have my responders routine, which gives me my proficiency bonus to my initiative, which is a +3 right now.
Okay.
Okay.
And I rolled a 1 and a d8, so I get another +1.
There's things that you can do on like attributes and abilities where you can add in those bonuses to initiative. There's like an initiative stat, you can add them in on there.
Is there? Okay,
Yep.
well that's good to know because I didn't see anything like that. So yeah,
It's,
my dex is 11. It was my
if you
dump stat.
go into the little gear
So maybe it's-
icon in the central column, you can add an initiative modifier.
Oh, can I?
Oh, that's a lot easier than what I was gonna tell her to do.
You just have to.
Oh,
you
yeah,
just
there
have to
it is,
remember
yeah.
to change it. You just have to remember to change it when the proficiency bonus goes up.
Yeah, initiative
Okay,
modifier. So initiative modifier is a +3, or is it depending?
So
on
it's
what you
it's a
+3 plus
+3 right
1d8.
now because of so my 1d8 is because of an ability. I use that as my surprise thing.
Okay.
Oh,
So it's a
gotcha.
+3
I have
usually.
I have a
Yeah.
tech
You-
ability
it's
called
not-
preparedness that lets me add a d8 to my initiative.
Well,
Okay.
you can go and put a +3.
Yeah,
You can go put a
+3, and
3
then
in the
you'll just
initiative
have to roll,
modifier,
and
and
then I can
then
just
you don't have
edit
to
that.
roll for the ability.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I
think
think
it
that's our
automatically
initiative
updates
order.
when your proficiency goes up. Like when you
Not
level
in
up.
that one. Not in
Now,
that one, because you have to actually
do I
type it.
have to add a plus?
Oh, okay.
Let's see if
No.
that worked. Okay, yeah, okay, I fixed it. There we go.
Cool.
Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I made a character that dumped Dex, but only because I can use my intelligence instead. So
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be the start of the top of the turn order again. And guess who gets to go first? The person
Woo.
who took the last attack. Nalasi, you're up first.
Kick ass, bunny girl. Get him.
Gonna drop an ass whooping on this guy.
Okay.
boop.
How
boop.
long does the stun thing that you put on him last?
Till right now.
Until
Okay,
your
cool.
next turn.
Unless I
Unless
unless
that
he
alters
fails
what I
again
might
with
do
the
on
next.
mine.
Yeah, unless he fails again with the next cube attack.
Awesome.
Now I just need to double check something about monks at my level,
Mhm.
because they're similar to D&D monks, and I've been doing a lot of that lately, and I don't remember if I get a bonus, if I can use my bonus action to strike a third time, or
Like the key strikes.
yeah, or with no, because monks in D&D just have a bonus action attack that they can do with their monk weapon or unarmed.
Oh,
No,
if
the
you
thing I
get
was
that
looking
with
at,
game, I don't remember.
yeah, the thing I was looking at is, if I'm using two weapons, do I get an extra attack with my offhand?
Do you have 2-weapon fighting?
No, that's why I was wondering
But
about it.
your unarmed strike can also be a kick if it needs to be an unarmed bonus strike.
Mm,
Like, it doesn't have to be a hand. You can kick.
I'll just do my two attacks, because she does have extra attack. I was just wondering
Pop,
if there
pop.
was a third one that I could do.
Because I know,
No,
because I know that monks using two-handed weapons have often done the 2 attacks with a two-handed weapon and then be like, and for my unarmed, I kick. Kind of thing.
Yeah, in D&D, it's either your monk weapon or an unarmed attack.
Yeah.
So no, I'll just do the 2 standard, and then I'll do an instinctive leap. So
Okay. Okay,
19
19 hits,
to
so
hit
9
and
misses.
9 to hit. All right, and I need a dex save.
Okay.
So
That's a
9
dex save.
damage.
No, fails with 9.
Nice. Okay, so it
Nice.
can either do an action or bonus action. It cannot react to things.
Nice.
So she's just gonna move away.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so he is stunned for this round.
Well,
Okay.
shocked.
Yes, sure.
It's not quite stun. Stun, they can't really do anything.
Yep,
Shocked,
so-
you get either action or bonus action. No reactions
Okay.
until my next turn.
Okay. Okay, so that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Party adjacent. Now I think in party.
So I'm gonna look over at the bunny and be like, "Oh, you moved. That's not good." And I'm gonna step back behind DX, and then I'm gonna take out a different gun. I'm gonna use my secular rifle, which has rapid chew, which I believe means I can shoot twice.
Mm-hmm.
Question mark? I don't actually know. Great. Then I'm gonna shoot that gun. But while I do,
Ooh,
I'm also
no.
going to use my Ranger's Quarry. So I get an extra D4 per hit.
Okay.
So we go boop. 15 hit.
Female is its AC.
Great. So 25 hit.
Definitely hit.
Great. Why isn't it rolling the damage?
because you have
Oh.
to click on it. To roll
There
it.
we go. So 5 and 12, and then 2d4s. Boop, boop. So 21 damage.
Is it all
half
kinetic?
because he's resistant to kinetic.
Oh, 1 second. I should have done something else, but putting ammunition in my gun. Is that a item interaction in this game?
I'm going to
It's either
say
an
it is.
action or a
Usually it's
bonus.
an
Oh,
action
okay.
to
I
change
thought,
the
I thought it was an action or a bonus action.
Well, I was only wondering because I last time I used cryo cells on
Mhm.
it, like on the other one, so I wasn't sure if I'd still have those cryo cells.
Oh, if it's on reload 8, as long as you didn't shoot 8 of them, yes, you'd still be on cryo cells.
Perfect. Then great. Then I won't worry about it. So then it's cryo. Wait.
So that's cryo
So it needs
damage.
to roll dex. It needs to roll a con save.
Con save.
2, or it takes an extra 1d4 damage and has 1 level of slowed.
Nice.
So
So it's
that'll
rolled
save.
16. So that will save.
That'll save. So I'll just roll. So these will be halved. So 2 and 1 for cryo damage because it does half damage.
Okay. So
It is all ice damage. Or
okay,
cryo
so it's
damage.
all those rolls are cryo damage, so ice damage.
Correct.
Okay, which he's not resistant to. So what's the total for that then?
Well, I have 12, and then I have 5, which is 17. Then 2 2s, which is 19, 21. The 4 is halved, which is 23, and then 24, because the 2 is halved too. So 24 cryo damage.
Okay. Minus 24. Shocked and cold.
Oh boy.
Chuck
This
and all.
Rockle- Okay, that's your turn then?
Oh goody. Guess
I
who's
Sorry,
also
go back.
realize I might have pissed it off, so I'm gonna do boop, and I'm gonna do
Mhm.
boop, and boop.
Okay. So then,
Just in case.
Oh boy, I'm right here.
a Rockle. Who
Oh,
doesn't want to strike?
I want to see.
This is what I get for saying I didn't take any damage in the last fight, is that I'm the one right in front of him.
What do I have for react? These sheets are so weird. I just want to know what my reactions are.
I've got a couple of reactions that I can
Okay.
use if he attacks me. Question is, which one do
Okay,
I want?
so
It's going to depend on what he does. Find out.
Nonsense.
Okay, so the Rockle will strike out at the nearest person, which unfortunately is Julemaia.
Excuse me. It's fine.
But fortunately, even though I haven't got it up, the XI is still concentrating on Aura of Purity, so you don't
Okay,
have to
what
worry
does that
about
do
getting the
again?
disease.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah, if you click on the gear, you can put an aura on a token,
Yeah.
and I use the gray one because it's the least intrusive on the map. You can set the radius to it as well.
So it's a 34 radius circle. And we'll just edit it.
Oh, I could have
There
done
we go.
something. Yeah. Now I know.
Next turn.
So there you go. There's the aura. I'm pretty sure everyone can see the aura. Maybe?
No,
This
you
is
have
so
to click
many
show to
things to
players.
remember.
Okay.
We can't see it. You need to put the show to players setting, but if it's 30 feet, then we're all in it.
Yeah, basically.
That easily fills this whole room.
Yes, it does. So the
All right,
Rockle.
hit me
will
so I can
take-
decide what reaction I'm using.
Okay. So the Rockle can take 2 claw attacks.
Okay.
So bang, bang. So we got a 21 and a 22.
And okay, then on the first one, I'm gonna hit him with the where's Diz? Okay, Diz is not close enough for me to up power it. So at level 1, I'm gonna react with element of surprise. He needs to make a DC 15 Dex save.
Just gotta give me a sec. Aura of Purity. Just want to post that one in, just so it can
Really, all my save
Okay.
DC is? Well, that's annoying.
Okay, so yeah, it can't become diseased, so
Nice.
you don't have to worry about the plague.
I'm gonna take a lot of damage, but he makes a DC 15 dex save after his first attack. And
Okay.
if he fails, he takes 8 fire damage, half as much on a save.
Okay. So dex save.
Fails, 8
12?
fire damage.
Okay, so he takes 8 fire damage. Okay, and you take...
A lot, I'm sure.
So a total of... What's that?
23.
23 kinetic damage.
Bastard.
Okay. Now it's your turn to pay him back.
Alright.
Remember, he can't take reactions thanks
He
to...
still can't take reactions, so since I'm right here, I'm gonna hit him with a minor defib. Nah, fuck,
Okay.
12 is not gonna hit him.
Nope.
Alright, and then since he can't react, I'm gonna move back here and bonus action hide. Rogue
Rogie,
time.
rogie.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck you! Balls and a half.
Natural one.
Alright, whatever.
Maybe
Whatever!
wants
What do
to
you think
jump
you're
you.
hitting?
I'm
You do
trying
that
to
thing where
hide,
you can't-
man. I'm
You are
trying.
so
Right.
hidden right
Where you-
now.
You pretty can't roll below like 25 on stealth.
Yeah, not there yet. I think we need a
Soon.
couple more levels before I get there. Soon.
Just,
I think so.
Soon
yeah.
I won't be able to roll below a
Okay.
19.
just
Oh
for,
shit!
just
Hold
for
on a
switching
second. Oh wait, I used my reaction, so I can't uncanny dodge. Never mind.
Mhm.
I should have saved, but
So
I
that's
was
your
hoping
turn?
to hurt him. It's my turn. I'm gone.
Okay.
Jules is immune to that other awful thing, right?
What
other
other
awful
awful?
thing?
The
The
Rackle plague?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
because
don't they? Do
because she
terrible
was right
things
next
to
to DX.
humanoids?
But unfortunately, she's moved out of his aura now.
It's a 30-foot radius? No, I'm right in it.
Yeah, you
I should-
just out
I
of
should
the
still be in
radius.
No.
According to me, I'm within 30 feet of the edge of him.
Oh, let me just check my... Yeah?
Yeah,
Look
she's
at my
right in the
ruler
edge.
that I've got.
Yeah. Right on the edge.
And I can't
That's
see
on
the
the
radius.
edge.
You didn't show to player, so I should still be in it.
Okay.
If not, I'll move up one space. I would not have moved out of that.
Yeah.
I can
There we
hide
go.
here. That's fine.
If I save
that-
things. There you go. Can you see
Now I
Aurora
can
now?
see it.
There you go.
Yes, now I can see it. Okay, cool.
Okay. Okay, so so that's your turn then?
It is my turn.
Okay. And then it's DX's turn. And since the last episode, I've actually updated his sheet, so he actually has a decent AC now.
Oh,
He
thank
doesn't have
God.
10 AC. But
Ignore that.
he is a little bit damaged. So he is going to do no, I can't do that. I wonder what happens if he does that. Visual object. I wonder. I don't think that would work. Because not a curse. Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking. So he's going to...
Sorry, ignore that. I was trying to look at something.
Same.
So he's going to use the weapon he has attached to his offhand, which is a tranquilizer rifle. With an 18, he will hit. It does
Who's he
4
hitting?
kinetic damage.
Oh, it's DX. I thought it was that guy. No.
This DX. So kinetic damage is halved, unfortunately. Yeah. It does something else, but I can't be bothered looking that up yet at the moment.
If it nerfs the guy, please look it up. I'll look it up for you.
Yeah, tranquilizer rifle. I think it's kind of like your sleep dart, but I think it has too
Well,
much
I have a
high,
sleep-
high AC.
I have a sleep tech power, but I'll find out for you right now.
Well, while you're searching that up, well, Dizzy's up, so what does Dizzy want to do?
1 dose of poison when installed in this compartment retains Okay, it doesn't even make any sense, but okay. Dizzy is up. Dizzy is going to probably what's this? Alright, Diz is going to what's the range on that? I'm
Also,
sorry,
by the
I
way,
didn't realize it was gonna
Sarah,
be so
you've gone quiet again. for
I'm
some reason.
quiet again?
Yeah.
Am I just is it because I'm mumbling or am I quiet right now when I'm speaking at full
Well,
volume?
apparently, according to chat,
You
you are
sound fine
quiet.
right now.
But I sound quiet to chat.
Yeah.
Producer, sir, if you could maybe boost my volume a little bit. Alright, Diz is gonna... I need to do a measure. Okay. Diz is gonna fly over here. And then he is going to cast the first level tech power Jack the Deck on Jules, Suror, and Nalasi. So, as he concentrates on this, each of Jules, me, Suror, and Nalasi, anytime you make an attack or save before he stops concentrating, you can roll a d4 and add it to your attack and your save.
Love it.
And
So
that is
that's
the end
the
of his
X's
turn. He
attack?
is that is his turn. He is now concentrating.
Yeah, I just checked what Tranquilizer Dart says. It's basically an instant stabilization if it takes out a creature.
Alright, and actually it doesn't say that it's an action to activate his camo package, so he is gonna go invisible as well. Oh,
Okay.
I think I already had him do that. I see that I've got the face on him. Yeah, he's invisible.
Okay, so is that Dizzy's turn?
Dizzy is done.
Okay. The Suror, you're back up.
All right. Yeah. Time to smack him.
Get in there and fuck
Because
him
I
up.
looked it up. Yeah.
Get me some sneak attack, fucker. Go be in 5
We're
feet.
we're gonna get in there, and start wailing on him. Before I do, I'm gonna use a bonus action to use Force Imbuement. Which if I strike him, I get to roll an additional D8 for damage.
Okay. Go for it. Let's see
I
what
just
this
need
comes
to
with.
take a force
You
point
just gotta
off.
make sure you hit him.
Yep, I just need to hit
It's a
him.
pretty big target, so you should be able to hit him. Pretty big target, but a pretty decent dex, so
17.
17 will hit.
All right. So
So
that's
9
that plus an additional 4 for 13.
Okay.
That's his first attack.
And
Second attack.
I think I'll just mention, if you remember, these ones were immune to energy damage.
I say you must have done something special to these ones.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to nerf the Jedi.
It's
I
fine.
I need to open my notes.
Well, actually, no, sorry. It was... Yeah, it was... Sorry, it wasn't immune to energy. It was immune to kinetic because it was blasted.
Yeah.
And just resistant to energy, I think. Oh, it's just resistant to everything. I'll just say
Yeah.
resistant to
It's
energy and kinetic.
We'll hit him again. Another 17 for 7.
Yep.
And so that is a total of another 13 damage.
We'll just say it's halved. Because I don't remember what I did with these ones.
That's fine. My force imbuement lasts for a minute. So that's what, 10 rounds?
Yep. Okay, so that one takes... So that's 13 and...
13 and 13 is 26, so it takes 13.
So 13 damage.
Yeah. And that will be Suror. He's gonna stay in close.
Okay.
Appreciate
Because
you.
I have a reaction ready.
Okay.
Bring it on.
I also need someone in 5 feet so I can get my sneak attack.
Okay.
That is not me.
Okay.
Mm.
So we're back to the top of the turn, and now that you've fixed the environmental controls, you do feel another wave hit the facility, but it doesn't rock.
Oh, thank goodness.
And yeah, I don't think Asta's not quite out of the door yet, so she can't see where the hole is.
No, the door's also closed, so
Yeah. Okay.
I'm okay with leaving the door closed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
Uh,
I did. And close the door
question.
because of
Have I heard any more information from my Astr?
I'm gonna ask you to make a perception check, just while you are
Crash the
where
ship,
you are.
boss.
Can do. Perception.
Gonna be a pretty high DC though.
I got good news and bad news. Good news, I got control of the ship. Bad news, I crashed it.
You look out the window, and you see the
Windows?
ship flying.
Oh. Right.
It
Perfect.
seems to be just hovering around the facility at the moment.
That's
but-
fine by me.
It hasn't flown off on you. We'll just say that.
Very good.
Yet. Okay, so Nalasi, you're up.
cool. All right. So she's gonna run in
Mhm.
and is going to
Pom-pom.
punch this guy in the face a couple times.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Okay, 9 will miss,
21.
21 will hit.
Yep, and I'm going to put a key point into that, and I'm going to attempt to use this.
Okay, stunning
Nice.
strike.
Nice.
Love a good old stunning strike.
So I need a dex save, and then
A dex and
what's
con
that,
save?
con save.
Okay, let's see. Con save? 12?
Okay.
I'm not...
That'll fail, I believe.
Let me double check.
Her DC's gotta be higher than 12. Unless you've done some fuckery.
It's a 14 to save, so
Okay.
Yeah.
so
So he fails the stunning strike, but he succeeds this stun.
okay, but or on the
So,
shock.
so one fails, one succeeds.
So it fails the stun, but succeeds on the shock. That's fine. Since it failed, because I kind of did them both at once.
Mm-hmm.
Since it failed the con save, it is now stunned until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
What's
So it can't take any actions, full stop, right?
Stunned
Full
creature is
stop.
incapacitated.
Yeah.
See the condition. Can't move, can't speak, only falteringly. Automatically fails strength and dex saving throws as if it had rolled a 1 on the save. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Okay.
nice?
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I
Let
need.
me look at incapacitated for a minute.
All attack rolls?
Incapacitated creature can't take
Or just
actions
melee
or
rolls?
reactions. Incapacitated creature automatically fails strength, dex, and con checks.
Okay,
So have at thee.
okay then.
Nice.
So it can't move at the moment, so that's
We
Nalasi's turn then.
like.
She'll do. Yeah, she'll just stand around because, haha, it can't move, haha. And she still has one more key point.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's
Like
Nalasi's
that, you
turn.
brote.
Okay, so Asta, you're back up.
Great. I'm gonna use targeting shot this time.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot a guy. And I have advantage, yes?
Yep.
Or is it just for melee?
Also, missed that out. You didn't roll any damage.
Oh, right, yeah. Hold on, give me a sec.
I'll let you roll your damage first.
It's six
So
damage.
2 lightnings, it's gonna, guessing 5. 5 damage in total,
Five
I
damage
think.
overall. Okay. Sorry about that, Asta.
And
Targeting shot. Boom, boom. 21, 24 both hit.
Great. So targeting shot does an extra d6 of damage per hit right now, which is great. So that's 10 plus 9 plus 4 plus
And these
4.
are cryo rounds, aren't they?
These are all cryo rounds, yeah.
Okay.
Plus 4 plus 4 plus 6 plus 6. Numbers.
Now we just got to add them all up.
Yeah,
No,
sorry.
don't look at me.
So 19, 23, 25, 27, 31,
39?
33, 39. Yes.
Okay, 39 cryo damage to this one. And he's not
Nice.
resistant to cryo damage, so he takes all that damage.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Took a good chunk out of him there.
Very good then.
I think the technical term is he's bloodied now, so...
Mhm.
But it is his turn now.
He's stunned.
Astr-
He's stunned. He can't
Stunned.
do
Yeah, he
shit.
can't do shit.
He can't do shit, so... So who gets to take the final shot?
He automatically
Oh, he's
fails
that close
dex.
to death.
Does
We'll
he
see.
automatically fail dex saves right now?
Yep.
All right, then I'm gonna take one step forward and hit him with a cryo cell from my wrist launcher. So he
Okay.
automatically
Nice.
fails the save and takes 9 cryo damage.
9 cryo damage. Okay. Not quite enough to knock him down.
Unfortunately,
pretty darn close.
because oh wait, I don't have to roll anything onto that because because that was a save roll. All right, that is in fact all that I can do because that was saving throw and that was my action. Just for shits and giggles, in case this round goes horribly for all of us, I will bop back down into my hole and bonus action hide again. This
And
time,
he had the 20 on both rolls. Nice.
You missed him,
end
I
of
guess.
turn. If
And she's gone.
Advantage.
if DX doesn't take him down, I can't put sneak attack on a dex save attack. It has to be a weapon attack, unfortunately.
So that's Jules' turn.
It's fine.
Which sneak attack might have been better, but whatever. We know now. That's Jules' turn. If DX doesn't take him down, Diz probably can.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
Jules' turn. And DX may do a Ferris, if you know what that means. I think Sarah knows what doing a Ferris is.
Yeah.
Is DX doesn't want to kill anyone, so he's going to use his tranquilizer rifle again. And I looked it up, and even though it's technically poison, if the creature hits 0 hit points, they immediately stabilized. So they're unconscious, but they're stable.
They're unconscious.
So they're not dead. But that's if he hits. And knowing my luck,
He has advantage.
he does. But still, knowing my luck, 16
hits.
will hit.
There you go.
Now, how much damage does he do? 3. And that's all he needed. This creature had 3 hit points left.
Well, isn't it half though? Didn't you say kinetic?
Oh yes, kinetic is halved. So
Oh,
yeah,
so
half.
Diz might
So
get the kill
half of
after
3
all.
is
One.
This one.
only
1.
one.
So it takes 1 damage.
one.
Sorry, little buddy. I stole that from you.
Fortunately, Diz has marked this guy as his quarry, so hopefully,
Yeah, see
buzzing
if
in
Dizzy can do
here
2 hit points.
invisibly, as long as he hits, he definitely will.
Mhm.
Let's find
See if he
out.
hits.
You said this is at advantage because he's stunned.
Mhm.
24
Yep,
to
24 will
hit.
hit.
So
Say
that
24.
automatically does 1 damage, but he
But when
did
he's-
mark this guy as
So it
his
does.
quarry, which does an additional 3 this time. So
Yeah.
But you know what? You want to know the fun part is? At the end of the last combat, Dizzy was the one that took out the big raccoon.
I think he was, yeah.
So
We
Dizzy's the
beat
one
the
that takes
fuck
out
out
the
of
Dizzy
big
has
it.
guy.
Dizzy is the kill stealer. He just sweeps it at the end. It's like, you got this.
So we're like, ha!
For
Come
the-
on,
for the last
man.
2, yeah. But I think it was Nalasi that with that bow just taking the last shot on all the other ones.
Yeah, when
Oh,
we're making our way around that loop. Yeah.
Oh, that was
Get
crazy. That was a good one.
So yeah,
Good.
Dizzy got the last kill. So it's any different to the last time he took out
Your
the other
little
one.
droid is very helpful.
And then he like bops up and down in the air and spins in a circle. He like
Mhm.
comes out of invisibility.
Oh yeah, I
His
keep
little,
forgetting that Dizzy was invisible all the time.
He was invisible, but once the guy is dead, he pops back out of invisibility.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you take
fine.
out this
Why can't I
guy.
find the token to turn it off?
And combat is over, so we can turn off the turn order.
Why can't I find the ninja face to turn it off on Diz? That's so weird. I
You're
guess
quite
he's
capable.
permanently a ninja. I'm like, no, I'm looking at all the little tokens and the
Oh,
ninja
it's
face has disappeared.
so you got the color buttons, the first row of symbols. It's the second
Yeah.
row, third one in from the right.
Yeah, my third one in is a snail. And the other one is a skull. It has literally disappeared. The only highlighted one that shows that it's on him right now. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I think that the chat window is too big because of where Diz is. The chat window is covering it. Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
Found it. That was weird.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, distraction.
Okay.
Ah,
All right, so
So
yeah.
combat is over. What do you want to do now?
well, I mean,
Jules kind of stands up from behind the cabinets where she's hiding and brushes her pants off and says, like, walks over to the one she saved and just says, "You haven't been cut, have you? We could make this a lot easier and take you right now before you turn into one of those."
No, I have not. Thanks
DX,
for
check
coming
him
in.
over.
Okay, medicine. Medicine check. That would be.
I asked DX to check him over.
Okay. Okay, DX, check him over. And so DX will come over and give him a quick medicine check. Okay, DX is the medical droid, so let's see if he actually does a decent job.
codes.
22.
You didn't get draft from this door.
Yes. And
All right,
DX
my
will
droid
just
says
say,
you're fine.
he seems clear.
All right, then. Well, 3 of us came here to bring you good tidings and the offers of work from an individual with whom we are acquainted. However, it does not necessarily seem as though your facility here is in good working order. However, should you like to be put in contact with an individual who would like to give you some employment, be more than happy to make the connection.
That is above my pay grade, but I think I'm the only one left here. I guess
Then I guess you've been
Well,
promoted,
then-
yes?
Then,
I guess
sweetheart,
I
that
have.
is your pay grade.
Much more than any of the other people that were in this room.
Well,
I'm
they
only
got it.
basically
You
a
didn't.
janitor.
Your lucky day. You're a janitor. Do you know anything about how this facility works? What they did here? What they do?
All I know it was highly classified, but I have seen some things.
I believe this is a bioengineering facility, yes?
And he looks over to Astr and just, how did you know that?
Well, your security is very poor here. Quite easy to find.
I mean, your friends also turned into monsters, so
They are likely correlated.
Yes. Well, I really do not know much, but from what I do know, they were trying to cure a disease that we had. And, well, they found these creatures, tried to use some of their blood, and, well, it didn't work out. They broke containment, and now they're running over the entire facility, turning
Well, we've
everybody.
restored-
So-
you know, I think I saw a hollow film about something like that once, but it was a theme park.
Yes, we should destroy from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
No. Look, this facility has been overrun and destroyed. Yes, are you the only functioning facility on this planet? Your communications are open, I suppose. You should reach out for assistance. Or, you know what? Let me have my droid do it for you. And Diz is going to head over to one of the communications consoles and start reaching out to the other remaining facilities on the planet to see who might still be in operation.
Okay. I'm gonna get you to roll for that, but I'm not entirely sure what you would roll.
Should it not be technology?
I was gonna say, if he's
Usually
just
it's
trying to
probably-
like make a communication link with other Kaminoan facilities on the same planet he's on after we restored their comms, I would imagine it's tech.
Let me just see what you can roll. What skills can we roll?
Tech or investigation.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say investigation unless you want to do technology.
I mean, I'd rather do tech because his tech is higher, but investigation is still good. Up to you.
Okay, so see.
Which one do you want, investigation or tech? You're the DM, tell me.
Okay. Yeah. Technology or
Alright, we'll roll tech.
yeah, go technology.
I've told it to always roll advantage. I don't know why it keeps querying me anyway. 26.
26. Well, that you said roll with advantage, so that's 27.
Oh, 27. There we go.
Very good.
So Dizzy can get into contact now that you've all worked together to re-establish connections with the rest of the planet. Dizzy is able to make connections with other facilities around the planet, but there's no answer from most of them.
Makes an investigation roll. Can he discern why he's not getting an answer?
Yep. Go for it.
I mean, I think the answer's right there, but
17.
Okay, 17. With the 17, Dizzy can probably deduce that either the facility is abandoned or people can't get to the communications area.
All right, friend. It seems like your planet is a shit show.
Yes. I gathered that. We haven't been in contact for such a long time.
Yes, well, it does appear that while we've reestablished communication, nobody's answering at any of the facilities that are still up and running, so I don't know what to tell you, friend, but seems Camino's days might be, well, not numbered, but done.
But you said you'd had somebody that wants to get in contact with us, right?
Indeed, yes. Someone who has wanted me to put him in contact with the people of this planet that he could employ you. I'm not entirely sure that a janitor is what he was looking for, but if you're what we've got, you're what we've got. Never let it be said I don't fulfill my contracts. What do you say? You want a job?
Well, I mean, it's not like I can say no. I want to get out of this place as quickly as possible.
You could, but I wouldn't.
Right. Now we just have to figure out how we're getting the hell off of this rock. One moment, I'm gonna send a coded message to great, now I forgot her name. Raz?
AXA.
God damn it.
That's
I don't know
enough.
why I said Raz. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's AXA and
gonna-
Astra now. That makes perfect sense.
So I'm gonna send a coded message to AXA and say, any chance you can pick us up sometime soon, or do we have to find another ride off this rock?
After a extended while, a little bit of concerning extended while, you do receive the encrypted message saying someone's about to drop out of hyperspace.
Could you be a little more specific?
Ominous.
And just as you send that back, Astr gets an encrypted message. And as I said, she's got her wrist pad on loudspeaker, and you can hear it. Vestrini, we know you're down there. Time to pay your debts.
Me?
Sounds like somebody pissed somebody off.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And yes, I think I don't have to
Also,
say.
I really need to fix the button on here. The speaker should not be playing things. That's...
Right, I can help you with that later. In the meantime, I'm guessing you need a ride.
I have a ship.
Well, great then. Have a great day. You, with us. Let's get the fuck out of here.
You don't have to tell me twice.
I mean, I could just follow you. That's okay.
That's also fine. What about your droid?
Gonna go get some.
All right. No, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'll give you some coordinates. You can fly your droid there, take your ship, and go. It's fine. I just don't want to get blown up on this godforsaken moon.
Very good.
And as we start moving, I will first send a message to AXA saying, we're headed to the bus, immediate pickup, get us the fuck out of here. And then
Can't get to the
I
wall.
will
Curses.
have Diz send the coordinates of the space station to Astra's droid on her ship.
Okay.
As
Well,
I'm assuming you're not going to make us run through the map, so I'm just waiting
no.
to get magically transported
But
to the battle
as
bus.
you do run up to the where you were, you do notice that the crack in the window is not leaking any more water. As you can see, the shielding is now reactivated,
Oh, thank goodness.
Very good.
At
but
least
there's
one
still a
thing's
pool of
going right
water on the
tonight.
ground. And
Yeah,
as
half
the
something's working.
Kaminoan walks past, it's like, I'm gonna have to mop that up, aren't I? Oh wait, I'm not
No,
going to be
you're
here.
not. You're coming with us. Let's go. Everybody out. This isn't a cocktail party. Let's get a move on.
Okay, so
I'm gone, bud.
I'm going
Okay.
back on my elevator.
okay,
I just assumed Red was going to transport us to the battle bus since we killed all the baddies.
yep. Though just before you get back into orbit, AXA will have to pilot the ship close to where these debt collectors came in. So she's going to have to try and pilot it.
Jules is going to try to make communication with AXA and say, all right, look, I don't know who these assholes are, but we're not the ones they're here for. So if they give you any trouble, patch me through and let me do the talking.
Okay, so I think you still have the character sheet for the ship, don't you, Jules?
Oh, yeah, I gotta find it. I don't remember where it is. I had to shrink
The
a bunch
Aeon
of
Jewel.
stuff. Yeah, I know. I don't remember what like subfolder it's under. Right now, under current PCs, I have me and DX. Previous PCs, temp characters, player characters, handout. Oh, there it is. Aeon Jewel. Found it. All right, got it.
Okay. So I'm just going to.
Do you need me to make some piloting too there, Red?
Not necessarily on yours, but either of you, like Julemaia and or Astr, you can make a stealth or piloting roll.
Oh, let me roll piloting, please.
They're both good. So... Piloting 23.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, so seeing as you both got over 20, you're able to both get back into your respective ships. But as you head back into orbit, you do see a ship in orbit. And Asta, you know who these people are.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never met them in my life.
Hmm.
Also, how did they find me here? I thought this planet was off the grid. Very suspicious.
But is your ship?
It's not my ship.
And you can hear them powering up weapons.
That's not-
And I would take you to a space map, but I didn't make one, and I don't know how to run space combat.
Also,
So-
our ship
So we
has no
don't-
stats on it yet, so we're definitely not doing that. We're jumping to hyperspace and running away.
Okay.
I think that's a good idea.
All
okay.
the stats on our ship are currently 0, and I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I
that's
noticed
not
that.
right. So...
So I'm going to.
So we're doing the classic Star Wars jump into hyperspace before they can shoot at us. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Cinematic wipe, green lights, circle wipe to the space station. Here we are.
Okay then. Okay, so
And I
so
know where the
then
space
I'm
station
going
is now, so I
to
can
ask you
follow.
to make another piloting roll, just for both of you to see how quickly you can get out.
Alrighty.
I mean, now that you're back on the ship, you
Yeah.
can use Dizzy's piloting if you want, Jules.
22.
I think mine is. I'm the better pilot. He's the better techie. Yeah, that's what we did. We switched him. So he's a better techie. I'm a better pilot.
Okay. Okay, so
Like, he can assist me if you want to give me advantage on that 18, which honestly he would be doing. He is my co-pilot.
yeah, well, if you want to have Dizzy assist you, or that you reroll, or you can just take that 18.
Wouldn't I also have advantage because I have a little droid?
Yeah, you have a little droid that can assist
I mean,
you.
I'm not gonna
Okay,
roll. I have 22, so-
I'm gonna throw caution to the wind and re-roll that shit. 28, worth it.
Nice.
There we go.
Thanks.
So you are able to quickly evade and jump into hyperspace and head
It's okay, I know
towards
some
the
maneuvers. We'll lose
space
them.
station. As I think both of you are heading towards the space station. As in
I
Julemaia
gave
and
them
Astr
the
are
coordinates.
heading to the same place?
Question.
Or is Astr going somewhere else?
I mean, I would be going to the space station if that's where they told me to go.
Okay.
Makes sense for me. Like,
It's
I
just
have
going to be
places
a
to go,
bit of
but
a,
I mean,
a bit of a long trip to
originally-
you, Astr. That's all.
Like, originally, I was thinking that Astr was coming on our ship and her droid was bringing their ship after, but whatever, it's cool.
I mean,
I
you
mean,
can
I
drop
gave
out of
the droid
hyperspace
coordinates.
early and then dock into it.
I'll dock on their ship if they let me.
A hyperspeed dock. Is that possible? How good a
I don't
pilot
think
are
so.
you?
Battle bus takes up a lot of space.
Jules is pretty fucking good.
got this.
I don't know. Oh, Christ.
Mhm.
You want me to land my
Okay.
ship in their ship?
Okay,
Is that what I'm
so
doing?
I mean, we lost the battle bus, so if you're small enough to fit in our docking bay, go for it.
well, you still have the battle pass, but anyway,
No, we left. Didn't it get left on the planet because it wasn't spaceworthy?
well, as you said, Axel was coming in to pick
Oh,
you
right,
up.
right, right,
That
right,
was
right.
what
That's
that
what we took
piloting
to get off.
ship was
That's
for.
what we took to get off the planet. Don't
Yes.
mind me.
So, I'm going to ask Astr, Julemaia, and Dizzy all to make piloting checks, or anyone else that wants to help out with this hyperspeed docking.
I got my friend.
Nope,
We'll see how
nope.
this goes.
Swear to God, if you blow up my ship,
Listen,
I'm
if I had my other Cathar, I'd be on it, but not this one.
Ooh,
not great.
Liz buffed that one.
Let me see if I have anything that can help me with that.
Well, I mean, this is going to be a combined skill check, so
Oh, fair. I mean, I have advantage anyway, so it's because I have my little droid guy.
yeah. So with that, you've got over 60 by looks.
I believe so.
Yeah, over 60. So I think you're able to communicate, even though it's a little bit more difficult in hyperspeed because it's all crackly and everyone's going robotic for some reason.
We all sound like Max Headroom.
Yeah. But you've been in that situation before. You can make do. And Astr, you successfully dock inside the fighter bay, which, ironically, seems to fit your ship almost perfectly.
Perfect then.
So I'll bring you back to the ship's page. There we go, and I'll add Astr. And will have to change.
I get to be on another
tokens.
map. I can't see shit, Captain.
Yes, I'm gonna have to re-add all your tokens. So I'm just going.
That's okay.
So
My token is still in the bridge. Me and Diz are still there.
yeah.
I think you're the only one who is there because you didn't get a new token.
But
Yeah.
I will move us down to where you guys will be.
Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly copy paste.
Well, actually,
your
no. Diz is going to
Lo-
stay up front monitoring the controls. I will come down to the cargo bay.
Okay, so I'm just going to quickly copy paste some tokens. Give me a minute.
Okie dokie.
Where is everybody?
Right now, it's got the battle bus in it, but I'm assuming
Yeah. Just gotta pick
we
everybody off
can
the
magically
other.
fit both. The magic of space.
Space.
And where's that?
There's a Final Fantasy.
Wrong franchise.
Depends on who you ask.
Eh,
Beam me up, Yoda. What?
So,
Quick, drop us off at Hogwarts.
so if I
Gandalf
Where those
had
damn
something
brown
to tell
coats
us.
are.
Yeah. Then we can hang out with the hobbits.
Who needs
There you
magic
go.
when I have a gun?
You should all be in the ship now.
I'm
And I'll
out of
pick
spells,
everybody
but
up.
I'm not out of shells.
Hey!
As they debark, as Astra and her astromech, or I guess her astromech maybe stays on the ship, as Astra
Yes.
debarks, say, well, that's
And
definitely one of the dumber things I've ever done.
also, if I just move the bus off the screen, that's
There
a
we
pretty
go.
close representation what Astra's ship looks like.
Is that the ship that had the giant umbrella that came out of it?
No. If you want, you can make a lore check to see if you can figure out what kind of ship this is. Suror, though, you can make it with advantage for reasons.
I'm gonna need that.
Yeah, my lord.
Yes!
Oh!
Yes!
Or
You guys
Argo!
tell a story.
Yeah, definitely does tell a story. And there's a reason they tell a story. Because this
Vitamins.
is a Jedi Starfighter.
Ooh.
Interesting.
It's
Okay.
an old Jedi Starfighter. It looks a little bit rusty. But it's a Jedi Starfighter with a working astromech droid in it.
Why
Yeah,
can't
I can't help myself. Jules looks over at Ash and says, you came in that thing? You're braver than I thought.
How-
Let's make do.
How did
with what
you
can get.
come by a model like
Oh,
this?
lore. Okay, there.
I found it.
I mean, that's how I come by most things, so. Congratulations. If you don't want to sleep on board, we got plenty of bunks here on the ship. Just stay the fuck out of mine unless you knock.
Right. Which bunk is yours?
You'll know it. It's the one with the locked door. It's forward. The bunk closest. And then she looks and she's just like, it's forward. The bunk. It's the goddamn captain's quarters. All right, look. I gotta go tell Braytek I found him a new janitor. So if anybody needs me, I'll be in my quarters. And she's gonna fuck off. And as she's fucking off, she just messages Diz in her comm link and says, "Remind me again why we keep picking up strays."
So who wants a drink?
I think sounds great. But to answer your question, I found it in Junk Keep. I did some work to it to make it space worthy again.
Was this what world did you find this on? It's sitting in a junk heap.
Red, you're gonna have to remember where I found the ship.
You found it on
'Cause I don't
Naboo.
actually. Oh, Naboo.
Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. And
think
when
we-
you said it was an old starfighter, about what era kind of old?
Oh, pre-Clone Wars, old.
Pre-Clone Wars. Okay.
Can you remind
Well,
my
I
dumbass
think
where in the
pre/slash
timeline
Clone
we
Wars
are again?
era.
Because I keep forgetting.
This is taking place after Episode 3.
Okay.
So basically, the
cool.
Emperor has been killed. So
Okay. The
What has he-
pre-episode-
this is what I think it's called the Galactic War.
So
okay.
it's the Galactic Civil
Pre-New Hope.
War.
Yeah, the Galactic Civil
It's
War. Yeah, there you go.
pre New Hope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
you said the Emperor's dead.
Yes.
Yeah, that would put
So
us past
episode
the.
Oh,
6.
sorry, it's after Episode 6.
Okay, that's why
After
I
the
was-
bird.
Darth
the
Vader's
bird-
gone.
the bird-
Palpatine's
So
gone.
we're
Yeah.
in the Mandalorian era.
Yeah, Mandalorian.
Post
Yeah.
Empire, pre first whatever.
New Republic.
Yes.
Yeah,
New
the-
Republic,
Yeah,
thank you.
Just the New Republic was just starting to be formed.
Hmm.
yeah. Well, they're
Yeah,
still
we're-
working
we're-
on
we're in-
building that.
We're in Mando times. That's what I thought. I just needed to
Yeah.
double check.
Sorry, I just said Episode 3 because that was because I thought Episode 3. Okay, that wasn't
Okay.
Episode 3. It was Episode 6.
It's weird that an entire
Yeah.
movie
They
franchise
weren't-
started with episode 4. It's weird.
Yeah.
Lucas has an excuse for it, but I don't buy it.
I think he just wanted it to seem deeper than it was.
He did.
Question: is there a spare room on the ship that I can
Yes.
There's lots.
commandeer? Perfect. I have to find
yeah.
one then. But in the
Alright.
meantime,
Lots of things for you.
Shor's talking to me, so
We need to like stick names in the small bunks so
Yeah.
that we know who's claimed
Or
what.
just put an initial in the room that you want to take.
Fair.
Like an N for Nalasi's room, an S for Suror's room.
Actually, that kind of works, but they all have different letter names. So
A
I'm
for
just putting
Astra's room.
CC right outside my, or sorry, CQ right outside my room for
Mm-hmm.
captain's quarters. There we go.
Mhm.
Hey,
Roll 20 is
Well,
laggy as hell.
The only problem would be XII and Astra's room.
I mean,
But
we
yeah,
can
there's
share a
lots of
room.
them.
That's fine.
Sharing is caring.
Yes, exactly.
But you haven't met AXA yet. So,
Not yet.
which direction do you want to go?
Sarah just left,
Okay.
so I'm going to raise my eyebrow as he was talking to me and be a little confused why he just walked away. And then
He
was
I
finding
was
his room.
getting
Try to-
indirect answers, and he is not a charismatic man.
I was trying to. I would have given me more answers. I mean, are there things on this ship to help me fix my ship? I guess is my question.
I
They didn't tell me I
think
couldn't borrow things if I need them. So
I don't think there are many tools to fix an additional ship inside the ship.
I mean,
But
there are
once we
tools to fix
get-
the ship, though, right?
But there are tools
Once,
to fix the
once
ship.
we get to the space station,
Yeah,
probably.
there are definitely tools at the space station.
Great. Then perfect. Then I guess I won't do anything to the ship right now because I can't do anything with it.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna wander around
Okay.
and try to find an empty room that no one's claimed and figure that out.
No one's
I-
claimed any of the rooms down in the hallway initially, and no one's claimed any of no one's claimed the room between.
Yeah.
It's a big ship.
Up here
I think that Jago took
mine.
this one.
I think Jago's in the corner. He was a corner one.
Oh, Jago's in the corner below. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wandering the ship.
I knew he had one. Of
I'm
the
just getting the
corners.
map a lot because I can't
Yeah.
see anything.
Here you go.
Yeah, I'll find a place to store some of my guns, because I just still don't know these people, so
Mhm.
I'm gonna keep a gun on me just in case.
Okay.
You can keep them on your ship.
Okay. So is there?
I mean, I
any-
do store a lot of them in my ship, but I just don't.
So Aster's exploring the ship. Is there any role play in between characters that you want to do while we're in hyperspace?
First, Jules
time to do
is
it.
gonna send a message off to Braytak that
Mhm.
basically says, I don't know what to tell you, Camino is a shit show. I got one stranded Camino and janitor who needs a job, but it seems like he's probably seen some shit, so you might be able to pump him for info. But hey, I brought you what was there. I consider the job done. And then she's gonna send a message to Astra's wrist pad that says, meet me in the briefing room when you get a sec. It's just south of the... Oh my god, why did my brain just completely forget the name for the helm?
The bridge?
Thank you. Just south of the bridge. Or just aft of the bridge. And she'll head into the briefing room and wait.
Great.
Thank you.
I'm gonna head towards the front of the ship because logically that's where the bridge would be, and a lot of ships. So yeah, I'll wander that way, see an open door, see you inside, and I'll go meet you. And also, Ava Nalasi, because I saw her too.
And is this
Hey,
a whole
kid, grab a
Is
seat.
this a whole party meeting or?
Right now, I just want to talk to Astra, but if anybody else wanders in, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, not necessarily making it super private, but...
Yeah.
The door's still
just
open,
strange
but you're still
people.
chatting between
I
you.
mean, I'm not gonna close the door unless you tell me to close the door. So
I'm not gonna tell her to close the door. Jules is gonna kind of like kick her feet up on the table and just be like, right,
knowing that
fine.
Astr kind of like went that way, I'm like, now's my opportunity. We're gonna go do a little bit of investigating.
So I'm gonna kind of kick her
I know
feet
where
up
all
on
that
the
dirt
desk
was, man.
and look at Astra and say, alright, I can tell by the look of you and what I heard on your comm that if I ask you for the whole story, I'm not gonna get it, so do me a solid and just tell me what you can. What's your story, kid?
Oh, well, I'm a former security agent. I
Security
took
for
up bounty
who?
hunting. Well, I guess I could tell you since I don't think I'm under any more NDAs.
If you were, I wouldn't rat you out. I just want to know who's on my ship.
Yeah, fair. I used to work for Zero.
Do I know who that is?
I'm gonna
Would I,
motion to my gun.
I say red, would I know who that was? Or who that is?
I
That is a
think that was the name of the company who made my gun. Question mark. I think.
How well would Julemaia know weaponry? Is the question.
Let me look at my sheet and see what I could roll to tell you.
If you want, you can roll for it. That would probably be a lore roll.
I'd roll for it. Lore, fine. 5. I don't know shit.
Yes,
Okay.
I was Zero Corporation.
All right. So you worked security, and now you're a bounty hunter. Were you looking for a
Nalasi
bounty on
wants to know
Camino?
some drinks.
No, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you. What did you say?
Were you looking for a bounty on Camino?
No, I wasn't.
No.
In fact, your poor security led me there.
My poor security. How's that?
Yeah, I was able to follow you there.
And why would you do such a thing?
As the person I was working for, they were looking for information about Camino, and I heard that you had it, so naturally, you were the person to follow.
How did you hear that?
I'm a bounty hunter. That's what they do.
Yes, I know, but the only person or people who knew that we were headed to Camino were ourselves and the individual who asked us to go there. So I'm asking you where you intercepted that information. If there's a breach in my personal security, I need to know. And if there is a breach in my contractor's personnel or security, Jesus Christ, I need to know that as well.
I don't know who runs your security. I was able to hack your datanet, though. I don't know the exact terminology for it.
Holonet.
Yes, I was able to hack your Holonet.
You see Jules just pinch the bridge of her nose, and she just starts angrily typing into her wristpad, and you hear some really indignant from up in the bridge, where Diz is a little bit annoyed at the way he's just been spoken to. And and Jules just shaking her head, and she's like, "Fucking tracker droid. Yes, I know it's not your specialty. I don't care. Find the gap and fix it now." Right. So somebody you know wanted information on Camino, and you tracked us. Delightful. So who are those assholes who showed up looking for you? They're honestly my biggest worry.
Well, part of the reason why I am a bounty hunter is because I owe a lot of money to people.
Do I want to know why?
Well, when you are responsible for a shipment of very highly illegal weapons being stolen, then it makes sense. Of course, I was not actually responsible. I was just the default person.
Right. So, you were screwed over by your employer, you went on the run, became a bounty hunter to pay off a debt you technically shouldn't owe, and now those are the debt collectors looking for you. Is that about it?
Yes, very good. Although I think technically those are the debt collectors who bought the debt from my debt collector.
That part I really could give two shits about. The problem is that you've got people with a large amount of resources on your ass. So exactly what do you owe, and how badly is it going to fuck me if I take you to our base?
Last I counted, I owe... Let me see. I'm thinking mentally about how much I owe. I actually know the number. I'm just getting it off my sheet.
No, really role play it up, man. Love it.
Yeah. So I'm just rubbing my chin and carry the two. Right now, I owe about 27,000 credits.
You just hear a lot of quiet Twi'lecian swearing underneath Julemaia's breath. I haven't decided what Twi'lek sounds like, so I haven't decided how to swear that way yet, but I'll get there. It's probably going to wind up sounding like Russian. We all know who
There's
I am.
not a lot of examples of it in lore, really.
Exactly. That's why I feel like I need to invent Twi'lek swears.
They don't really have a spoken language. They communicate to each other through their tentacle
Leku.
things on their head.
Leku.
Yeah, they talk to each other through that, so they don't really have a spoken language.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a lot of swearing happening under Julemaia's breath in a language you don't recognize. Maybe it is the onomatopoeia of what those thoughts feel like. And then she just looks up and she says, "All right. I already gave you, I already gave your droid, and therefore you, the coordinates to our station. If you bring them there, I will give you them. I need you to know that. This location cannot be compromised."
In fact, they do have a spoken language. It's called RYL, R-Y-L.
Thank you, because I don't think that was in the Star Wars 5e.
It's not. I have the previous editions.
This is what
I'm
we need
cannibalizing.
Star Wars nerd here for.
Exactly. Because I just have language Twi'leki. That's what 5e called it.
Yeah,
Will.
and I don't have access to that book anymore.
It's just a
my
shortened version of their home planet's name, Ryloth.
yeah.
Nice, love it. I'll do so. At one point I'm gonna do some googling because now I feel like Twi'leki / real swearing might be Jules's thing. But in the meantime, yes, she does literally just stare down Astr across the table and say, "I've already given you the coordinates. You know where it is.
Yes, I
If
do.
you bring authorities there, I will hand you over. And I need
Oh,
you to know
they're not
this.
authorities.
No, they're not authorities, but they have authority over the debt that you owe. And I would rather hand you over than have my station be compromised. I just need you to understand that."
I understand.
All right.
How much money am I get? How many credits am I getting for the job I've just now completed? Red?
I think from memory, you're getting paid. Well, I think your payer was going to pay off your remaining debt
Oh,
for doing
right. Yes. Well, so the good news is the information I got from Camino should pay off my debts. So there's that. And once that's paid off, maybe you're looking for secure.
Did I freeze or did Maeve freeze or did we all freeze?
That Maeve did.
Damn it. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm
Oh,
glad it.
Oh, you're back. Okay.
Hit
I'm
him with the
sorry,
fake out again.
Maybe I'm looking for what?
A security officer.
Well, considering that you were able to breach my current security, that is probably something I should look into.
There probably is.
All right. Well met then, Astra. Welcome to the band of strays.
Let's celebrate with a toast. And she'll pass over a glass that is full of a mysterious amber-colored liquid, and passes one over to Jules.
The new
Yes,
beginnings.
there would be a lot of work for you to poison me on. Bring me here. Sure, I'll have some.
Because I'm immune to poison doesn't mean it's my weapon of choice.
I'm not. I have a sip of the drink.
Not immune,
after
resistant.
toasting. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, I
drink.
just meant Nalasi. It's all just a ploy. You guys are just trying to poison me to give me over to bounty hunters. Well, not bounty hunters, but you know. Anyway, yeah, I'll have a drink. I'll toast.
The bottle is right in front of her, and she's been pouring while you guys have been talking. Mostly
I
for
imagine
herself.
her
She's
getting
had
like
like 3
this.
drinks while you guys have been talking.
The bunny is hammered, everybody. The bunny is shit-faced.
Maybe.
Actually, the bunny's a monk. She's probably not shit-faced. The bunny's a space monk. She's fine.
That's fair.
What kind of alcohol is this?
So it's an amber-colored liquid. It will taste kind of fruity, a little bit sweet, and a little bit tart. And it goes down smooth with a nice warm kind of sensation.
That sounds
So
like
something
Corellian brandy.
Yeah, basically.
Very good.
I love you so much.
But yes.
And like Jules like takes a drink and then like she kicks off her big shit kicker boots, and then puts her bare feet back up on the table. It's just like, that is good. Nalasi, I don't know where you found that, but I hope you have more.
I mean, I can find more. Also, with the foot description, I think Quentin Tarantino just tuned in.
Oh, that was bad. It was funny, but it was bad.
Shit, that's my career. I could have gotten big as an actress if I just sent Quentin Tarantino pictures of my.
Start posting on mini feeds. Maybe I'll see it.
I'm on only feet.
Are you really?
Yeah. Anyway, I make zero money
Anyway.
off of it, but I'm there. Anyway. I don't know how to come back from that.
I
You know, we get you one of these days, and I finally did.
One Quentin Tarantino joke totally derailed the stream. No, but
sounds
Jules
like
is all right.
chaos is afoot.
Red,
Yep.
Red. How long travel time are we from the station?
A fair while. Guys, in a
Hmm.
few days at least. Because if we go to the galaxy map, I'll bring you all to there so you can actually see.
A bit away.
Yes, you're on Campino over here.
Mm-hmm.
That's S15. But the station is in the Red Nebula, which is down here. So
Oh, the one with the yellow square on it. Okay, yeah, we got some time.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
So
Also, the sheets need
Jules,
a.
having kicked off her boots, she's gonna like down her glass, reach over, take the bottle from Nalasi, pour herself another drink, and say, "Well, we've got a few days in hyperspace at least, and I, for one, have a date with a Bacta tank. So I will see the two of you sometime tomorrow. Please try not to blow up my ship or call in any bounty hunters or I don't know, just don't touch anything. Unless you're fixing it.
Right.
I don't know how to fix. I don't know how to pilot. I just punch
I-
things and find things.
Well,
And
good
that's
news,
what
I know how
you're
to
here
do
for.
those two things.
Find more brandy, punch assholes, and leave everything else alone.
Don't worry, I will fist them all.
Don't you mean Paulsimo?
Going to assume that's a good thing. And then Jules is gonna walk out. She's gonna head up to the bridge, kind of like ruffle the top of Diz and say, "I'm sorry I got cranky earlier. I was just annoyed that we got hacked. You know I love you. Now I'm gonna go heal. Try not to fly us into a nebula." And then she's gonna go hop in the Bacta tank and heal her ass up.
Mhm.
I guess I should go find a room then.
And as
If you-
Julemaia enters the medical bay with the back tank, she does notice that DX is in there repairing himself.
Hey GX, you doing alright?
I took a few shots in that combat. Just need to fix them up.
Alright. Nothing critical, I assume.
Not that I know of, but I need to undergo full diagnostics first.
You need any help with that? I can get Diz down here to give you a hand once the helm's under control.
I wouldn't say no. Sometimes you can't see everything on your own chassis.
Alright, no problem. And she'll type a little
Don't-
message into her wrist pad, and a few minutes later, Diz will come. Like, you need me to stay out of the tank?
That's the tank's there for you. So, do you want me to bring you down to the tank?
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't giving myself. I was just doing the roleplay
Oh.
thing. So yeah, Jules will, once Diz has arrived, she'll be like, "Hey, DX here needs a hand going over his own diagnostics. Make sure he wasn't banged up too bad in that fight. You good?" And Diz will and start like flitting all around DX and checking out the chassis, making sure everything's okay. And Jules is gonna hop into the back tank and take a nice little Bacta nap.
Yeah. Fresh cocoa.
Where did
Does Diz need to roll anything to help DX, or to help DX?
I
or
don't
is
think
he
so.
good?
We're about to take
Alright.
a long rest, so we can
All
say
right,
this
yeah, so-
happens over the trip. So,
Yep. So DX is just, or Diz is just helping DX patch himself up, getting the places on his back can't reach, that kind of thing.
exactly. And I think Diz is getting a oil bath as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure DX will help Diz get a good soak. I don't think he took any damage
Yeah.
in that fight.
Very helpful little droids. They help each other out.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Jane, I'm just
Diz
running
is-
around the ship to unlock the map since I can't see everything.
Oh, because you're
Oh,
in
okay.
explorer mode, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm
Because
trying to just.
Nalasi was gonna Nalasi
Yeah.
was gonna invite you to like have a drink over at the forward.
Canteen area.
Okay, I mean, where's the forward? I would tell you I'd meet you there after I wander around enough, because I just want to look the map first.
Mhm.
I want to know what I'm dealing with, find a spot for myself, find a safe place to store the guns I'm not using, essentially. Because I'm going to store some of them on the ship, but I have
At
a lot of
least
guns.
6 bunks, so there's definitely one that you can just use the paintbrush tool to write your initials outside the door, and then it's your room.
Okay.
Or inside the room.
Where's the
Yeah.
forward?
You're
Oh, are you
basically
there?
at it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where the
Yeah,
hollow map is.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I can join you.
So during that whole interaction,
Mhm.
Suror kind of like wandered back off, and is going to go back to that starfighter
Mhm.
and try to like kind of do this thing where like he lays his palms on it, like opens himself up to the force to see if there's any kind of like resonance that just comes off of it.
You're like
Damn.
Boomer petting the Cylon Raider right now, aren't you?
Good ship,
No, I think.
fine ship.
Or I think
I was gonna
they
call
did
you
this
Tin
in
Tin because you're
Jedi
snooping.
Survivor, the sensing a force echo. Right?
Mhm.
Is that where you're looking? Okay.
Basically.
Can you just roll me a wisdom check?
Yeah, we can do that.
Just straight wisdom, because that's your
Wisdom.
force casting ability. So, unless you want to use charisma.
No. Wisdom's fine. Wisdom's fine.
Oh come on, really take a gamble.
Not with a 9.
Nah. It's an old ship. You sense very few echoes on the ship. They
I
may
feel
be
like he's
there,
just
but
young,
you
like
can't sense anything.
it's just all jumbled and like stormy, and he's like, I can't make heads or tails of it.
I mean, probably the force echo that you can sense is probably what happened when you were in the facility.
Mm-hmm.
So you
The
probably
most
just
recent
do
stuff.
see the storm. It's like, okay, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
thanks. I already knew this part. Cool.
I'll try again tomorrow.
Yeah, basically.
I just sleep on it. You'll be
Yep.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Go in there. We will do that.
Okay. So that was what you're doing for this day. Nalasi is. What is Nalasi doing with Astr at the moment?
Getting progressively more drunk as we start talking about things.
Okay.
I think Astr probably wouldn't drink a lot just because she doesn't really know any of you, and she's a little more guarded. So she'd, take a little sip here and there, like kind of listen, answer questions that you have, but she probably wouldn't drink more than like the one drink you gave her.
And
Okay.
Nalasi regales you with the time that she went to Tatooine and found a crate dragon corpse and a couple of pearls inside of it, and talked to the Tusken Raiders, and then reenacts that with the like weird donkey speech that they have. It's literally recordings of donkeys. No, seriously, that's the sound
It
effect they
is.
used, was actual donkeys.
Fact.
Nice.
And then that's basically like tells you about how she met up with Jules, with oh god, I can't remember
Go.
Tally's character's name.
Oh, Tally's is Jago.
Jago, that's it. Yeah, Jago was there, and Jules was there,
Mhm.
and we all teamed up to kill a really pissed off crate dragon.
Mhm.
Did we kill it or did we make it run away?
I think
It's
you only knocked
impressive.
out.
It bravely ran away.
Decided we weren't worth trying to eat and left.
I still know small feeds.
The entire time, like after a certain point, she's like curled up on top of the or on the couch that's there, and has slowly started drifting off.
Right, I would like to roll the pet.
Okay.
Just like a little head pat as as you doze off. Just
Well, you're trying to be. If you want, you can roll a sleight of hand.
can I roll stealth?
Why not? See how
Great.
sneaky you can be, pet. How sneaky
Yeah,
a pet is.
I'm asking for stealth because I want to just quietly excuse myself without her like waking up
Okay.
about the fact that I'm stepping away.
Yeah, well, it's a stealth if you want to step away. It's a sleight of hand if you want a pet.
I'm gonna do stealth. That's a 15.
Okay, what's your passive perception, Nalasi?
15.
Oh. So Nalasi may hear you step away.
It's okay.
But
I'm just trying not to be
if she
rude.
reacts,
seems
I'm not
tired.
sure.
Yeah, she seems tired, you know. I don't want to sit there and like stare at her while she's asleep. So
Yeah, she's not wearing the clothes, so she's just got the brown wrappings that she wears on her chest and the baggy pants, and she doesn't wear boots or anything like that. She doesn't really need them. So there's no cloak or anything else like that. She's just very casual and asleep.
Mhm.
all right.
And Darth is losing his fucking mind on something.
No, because all that popped into my head when Maeve said that is now I picture Astr like leaning over Nalasi, like, and when she wakes up, like, you got any games on your data pad?
Oh shit, that's good. Yes, I will quietly excuse myself. Oh, actually, it doesn't really matter. But as I say, I have advantage on stealth with my armor, so.
Mhm.
But I only rolled a 15, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I will step away. Nalasi is falling asleep, and I'll head back towards my ship.
Okay.
Try to find a room, and maybe one with like a lockbox, just to store all my guns that I'm not currently using. Let's see now. Which room do I like? I'll probably pick the one closest to my ship just because it's easier.
Okay.
So I'll put an A there for Astr. Do I see is there anywhere?
Who? Do you see what anyway?
Sir.
Not at the moment because he's in his room, as far as I can
Okay.
tell.
No
But
worries.
if you want, Suror, you sit down for the day, night, whatever time is in the ship in hyperspace, and you sit down and start meditating, as all Jedi do. But as you start meditating, feeling the ship around you, you feel another force presence in the ship.
Oh, I don't want it to be.
And it's not DX, right? Because
Yes,
we've
you
had
know
that
what the X is force
connection.
present is like, but you don't know
I feel like
exactly where it's
Suror is
coming from.
impulsive, so he's gonna kind of swing his feet over the edge of the bed, stand back up, and try his best to follow the force to wherever this is coming from.
Okay.
I did it.
Okay.
Won the
So-
fancy A.
Okay. Fancy, eh? Okay, so you try and follow this in. So I'm gonna ask you to roll a. What's a wisdom-based skill that we can use?
Perception.
Yeah, roll perception.
17.
Okay. And Asta, can you roll a deception or stealth?
I can
Maybe
roll
not.
something, sure.
Mhm.
Let me see. What is better? They're both the same. Deception. That's a 10.
You know what?
Okay. Well, with seeing as you beat Asta's deception, Suror, you can sense that this force, force echo. I don't know how to describe it.
Shows a presence.
The connection to the force is coming from Asta, the new chiss on board.
Ooh. Really?
You can pretty much soundly assume that it's not your new janitor.
Right.
So it was either janitor or Asta. So,
Fair enough.
and you're 90% sure it's not the janitor.
Yeah, no, he would actually go track her down.
Okay. So you're following the sense of the force.
Yep.
To her room.
I also have not explored the whole map.
Yeah, I was like, I have to explore the whole map, otherwise it's gonna drive me freaking crazy that I haven't.
I should do that in between next sessions.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, he would get to the door, like, assuming he can kind of feel it through that, would just kind of like rap on the door.
What kind of knock does Suror have? Just a polite knock knock or tap to
It's like
tap?
knock, knock, knock.
Not,
No, we're
not
not
a
knocking
cat
like the.
scratching at the door, like "Let me in, let me in."
I would open the door. Oh, hello.
Can we talk for a moment?
Sure. About what?
Well, it can be private if you choose. I don't know how much you want the others to know your business, but
Is there a place you'd suggest talking?
uh,
That's more private.
no, not really.
Well, this is fine.
I can. You're touched by the force, aren't you?
Can I narrow my gaze at him a little bit? Why do you ask?
Well, you've seen me wield a lightsaber. Kind of what we do. And I can sense your presence in the force.
Okay. And?
Just. You don't strike me as the type that has been trained by the Order.
I was not. Not really.
But you were aware of it.
I am aware of it, yes.
Have you ever considered doing something more?
Like what, exactly?
Learning how to truly harness it.
I do well enough.
Not to push, just with the Empire gone, the Order is rebuilding and they're no. Homie ain't old enough for that. You shut your mouth. Homie is still a Padawan himself.
So, then what are you proposing?
When this is all said and done, come back to Yavin with me.
I don't really know you yet.
Well, my mistake as well. My name is Suror Ki. I'm a soon-to-be Jedi Knight for the Order.
I am no knight.
No, none of us start as knights.
Yeah, I do have some training, but it's not what you think.
How to put this one into words? From what I understand of Grandmaster Skywalker, neither did he, and yet he was a hero of the Civil War.
That is fair. I am not really intimately aware of much about the Jedi. I keep to myself. My planet is not yeah, we keep to our own. And me being here is not new, but it is different.
Understandable. I've never come across one of your people before, but should the interest arise, the door is open. And he kind of like does a little Jedi bow before like kind of turning and walking off. Like, oh, I had to talk to people.
Wait,
That was rough.
wait, one
Oh.
moment, please.
Yes.
You have had more formal training, yes?
Yes.
So, is it something that you can teach?
I could try. I'm still, and like you see him like not want to say this, but he's like, I'm still somewhat of a student myself.
That is okay.
But I could show you. You could train with me in DX after he finishes repairs, of course.
Right. Well, maybe you can show me how to use this a little better, maybe? And I'm gonna reach into my coat, and I'm gonna take one of these. And I'm sorry that's gonna be red at first, because that's the normal color, but it's gonna be blue.
Where did you get that?
Oh, I should also mention about this. She actually has a double saber.
It's a little bit tight in the little room that you've got.
It is,
Just like-
but I have an extra one that screws together. So, just as a completely not off topic, but I get this on TikTok for like $10, and I was kind of surprised
Nice.
how good it was. Like it does like 20 different colors, and it's so cool. Like I didn't want to like outright say I had one of these when we were talking, but it's so cool. So yeah, okay, going back to things. I'm gonna put this away now. Gonna make sounds. Sorry, I like this thing a lot. It's fun.
Playing with lightsabers in a Star Wars game. It's too
I
big.
saw him
What?
with my knives, so
Who would have saw that coming? Yeah, I've never really trained with that style before, but we could figure it out. Maybe DX has some data stored away. But when I find my master, he could definitely teach you.
That would be very helpful. I know a little to use this, mostly for defense. I'm not. I shoot from a distance, right? But if I ever do have a problem, I have this, and I'm gonna put it back in my coat after shutting it off.
Yeah, no, he's like, and he kind of like pulls his short hilt off his side, and it's got that curved kind of motif to it that Dooku's had. He's like, mine is very much a defensive style, so I understand. But yeah, I could. We'll be traveling for a while. We should have time.
Right. This conversation, it went well, I think. I don't usually meet many others who can do what we do. I'm very new to it.
Well,
In fact, I would be glad to tell you the story of how I found out later, if you want.
of course. For now, we should all get some rest. Fighting whatever those things were was tiring.
Mm,
And he's gonna kind of dip his head again in a bow, because of that, that negative charisma modifier he's got.
Wouldn't
And
guess he has a
head
negative
back to the
charisma. He's definitely not a dark side user.
Dumb something, man.
Somehow
Listen,
we always end up
um,
having a Han Solo awkward conversation.
Awkward conversation, anyway.
Han Solo on this ship, god damn it.
he's just an awkward teenager.
He's in that awkward teenager phase.
How
He
old
he
is
really is.
Next thing we'll know, he'll be wearing the black clothes with the spikes and go through his emo phase.
Hey, Red, hold up now. Wait a minute. That's a personal attack.
But has he sewn a jingle bracelet inside his trench coat so that he jingles when he walks around? Not that
Has
that was
he-
my high school boyfriend or anything, but I'm just saying.
Next thing you know,
Not
he's
just
gonna
that,
have a
but-
great big A with a circle around it.
But yes, completely above the table, I'm sure you've all probably noticed, I'm not simply a mastermind scout. I also have levels in Sentinel.
Which is a multi-class.
I am a multi-class. I have a lightsaber.
Maeve? Multi-class?
I know, right? How often do I multi-class? It's never.
Shocking, I'm shocked.
Well, not that shocked.
Shook it.
exactly.
That was... Welcome to my rampant sarcasm, I'm sorry.
I was trying to build a balanced character that excelled at both range, but also could handle themselves in a melee fight if I ever get surrounded, and that was my solution. So,
And the fun thing about being a Chiss is you get proficiency with sniper rifles.
Ooh,
Exactly.
good.
which is why I have a lot of sniper rifles.
I just
So-
built someone who prefers to be far away and has good ways of getting the fuck away from you if you get too close. I didn't get to pocket sand this fight. I was about to, but he had already been incapacitated by Nalasi, so I figured I'd just try to zap him.
Okay.
It's the main
so
reason I was holding on to a key point, at least. Well, the last two of them that I had, because I knew Stunning Strike would come in handy.
Well, and you've got your shocking weapon, which is awesome.
Oh, is that all the roleplay that you wanted to be between each other for now? Or you
I
want
think
more?
so. I feel like it just kind of falls into a rhythm. Like what are they in hyperspace for a week?
Yeah.
We never see
Yeah,
that
but-
shit during the movies.
Yeah,
They just
so
sit there.
you've all taken a long
It's
rest,
just like,
if
you
you want
know,
to put that
like
in the
Now-
sheet.
Jules does her
um,
laundry, fixes things around the ship, gets into arguments with Diz,
Mhm.
plays
And you knew-
cards at night.
And you notice that your new Kaminoan friend is automatically just cleaning the ship whenever he can.
And Jules is stoked about it. If Braytech doesn't want him, she's keeping him. She loves it. God damn,
Congratulations.
it's the cleanest
You're being rescued.
This is the cleanest ship I've ever been on. Man, if Braytech doesn't want this guy, I am keeping him. I don't care what he costs.
Yeah, our
Somehow
trip is
maybe I
going to
should get
be.
the stain off the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Though speaking on
That's
that,
been there since I got the damn thing.
Braytech will respond to your message, Julemaia, and he will just say the payment will be coming through in a moment, and what can we expect there?
What you can expect is we've reestablished communications, but Diz was unable to receive a response from any activated platform. we encountered a bunch of rat ghouls on the platform that we boarded. Assuming similar things have happened elsewhere, if they were all involved in genetic engineering, and babe, if that's your game, leave me the fuck out of it. Call me for something that involves smuggling things in tiny compartments and I'm your gal. Otherwise, genetics, I want nothing to do with it.
I shall keep that in mind. Until next time, Julemaia.
Always a pleasure.
And that message train ends. So,
Let me know what we get paid for that.
yep. I've just got to remember how much I said that
I-
mission
I
would
don't
pay.
fucking remember. I
I
don't think I wrote it
appreciate
in my
that-
notes because I missed a bunch of things in my notes.
Yeah.
I appreciate that Jules has kind of left Astr out of the conversation of being like, "Hey, so we found this person here."
He wasn't what you weren't what he paid us for.
I know, but like, I appreciate that you're very to the point and you don't share information you don't need to. Astr can respect that a lot. So,
Girl, I'm a smuggler. You know exactly what you need to know and nothing else.
Yeah,
You
your
know
bonus
what you
layer.
need to know, and you know who
I'm
what you
honestly.
don't need to know.
And she will also say, she'll also add, and she's like, P.S. If you don't need the janitor, I'll keep him. He's amazing.
And you just say, hey, I've got enough janitors I'm dealing with at the moment.
Great. Gotta find out what this fucker's name is.
Kitty.
I don't think his name is Kitty.
I need to make
Marshmallow,
up a
come
name
up
for
here.
this character.
I want to show Darth how much you look like his kitty, but you found Q-tips,
Wh-
so you
Which
want nothing to
which
do with
one?
me. The lighter one. Come here. There she is.
You.
Look at this fucker.
You with the no brain cell.
Yep, that one.
Um,
The one with this
A lot of
kitten
cats have
has
zero brain cells.
none. I mean, to be honest, I am currently, for the first time in my life, in possession of 3 truly stupid cats. I usually have at least one smart one right now. Like, there's one that's smarter than the others, but they're all dumb as a bag of rocks.
It's
Yep.
like
It's kind
Yep.
of awesome. It's
it's
kind
like
of
that
awesome.
episode of The Simpsons when Homer and the 2 other guys were stuck guarding the bee in the fucking basement. Those are your 3 cats. One
Yeah.
of them is Homer.
Oh yeah.
That's why Burns made
It's
me
probably-
head bee guy.
It's probably this one right here. This is Homer Simpson. She's definitely trying her best to become a fat ass. So
So,
Okay.
Red, JF has insisted that I go find his speeder bike, wherever that is on this ship.
I don't think it's on the ship. I think
It is.
I
The
think
last time he left it on the ship.
or did he leave it at the station?
No, he left it on
Like,
the
he
ship.
might
He's telling me that Gelb left it on the ship, so that's what I'm
Okay.
looking for.
Okay,
If
so-
we're on this ship for a week, I would definitely find it at some point.
Yeah, definitely. It was probably stuffed in one of the rooms, so you probably saw it as you're trying to figure out which room you want to take. And I
Let's
think
see,
as
speaker.
for you've taken Jago's room at the
Uh,
moment, but
Oh,
I would-
it's mine now. I've
Yes,
claimed it.
you've claimed it.
She moved Jago's shit into the room next door.
Exactly.
Jules.
I mean,
doesn't
I can pick a
fucking-
different room if
Jules
you want.
doesn't
right?
care, like, at all. She's like, you can fight over bedrooms all fucking day. I don't give
I
a shit.
just, I mean, I just one of the ones
She's
closest
like,
to my ship.
she's also spending some of this time to update, to go through this ship, and because this wasn't originally hers and it was given to her, she is going through the ship and looking for places to install smuggling compartments, and doing that during this time in hyperspace.
Okay. So you've done all the in-player roleplay. So Asta, as you've walked around the station, in the technical bay that's on the other side of your ship, to the rooms,
the
you
south.
do no,
No, not
to
the
the
south.
outside. No, you see another person in the
Oh,
I don't know what you would call that area. The
over here?
maintenance. Yep.
Very good.
Yes.
I don't know who this is.
Actually,
them.
you do.
I do.
You do.
Do they know me?
They do not know you, but you know them because remember when you hacked into Julemaia's system,
Oh,
and
then I
someone was
do know
trying
this
to
person.
stop you. This was the person that was trying to stop you.
Who? Wait, she's on the show. Oh, she found AXA.
She found AXA.
I guess
yes.
so.
Okay.
I mean, I would go into the room and just kind of look around. Maybe not really pay AXA very much mind, unless they pay me mind.
And AXA, just a quick roll of stealth, just to see how sneaky you are, and see if AXA's actually paying attention.
I mean, I wouldn't even be trying to be stealthy about it. Just walk in. Like, I was told I could be on the ship. I don't want to sneak around the ship because that's suspicious, and I'm
this isn't
not
just like sneaking. This is just like if you're quiet enough that AXA doesn't even know you're here.
I have a nat 20, so I think I am.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, AXA doesn't even notice you're here. I mean, I could
I
roll
just-
a perception, but yeah.
I don't think you're going to.
That's a natural
26.
20, so I'm going to say yeah.
Yes. I will look around then and not really pay AXA very much mind unless they pay me mind.
Well, they don't even know you're here, so they're trying to work, and they're probably underneath some machines trying to fix something that they recently just broke, probably.
Oh, that's fair. I will look over at them and sort of cock my head and sit down nearby, maybe eat a snack, and just like look over at them. See how long it takes them to see me.
I'm gonna roll a what should I roll? D6? See how many?
Yeah.
How many minutes it takes?
Yeah, how many minutes it takes for her to notice you. No. She's doing.
They take a while.
They take
really
a while.
Really into what she's doing.
Yep.
Good. She's focused. I like that.
Very good. Yes, she's doing her job. I appreciate that too.
So, where are you going to spend most of your time on the ship, Astr?
Well, I will wander. Try to get my bearings. Try to understand where I am. Probably spend a little bit of time in my bunk. That apparently I've taken from someone else, but that's okay. They won't miss it, I don't think. Maybe they will. When I find the speeder bike, I'm going to sort of narrow my gaze and wonder who has loaded this bike full of explosives, and start taking them off and cleaning the bike, because I can appreciate a good speeder bike. Like cleaning it, like getting like some stuff just to like make it shine, make it look good.
Well, you've got plenty of time to tinker on it.
What do you say? Right?
So you spend most of your time tinkering on the speeder bike.
I mean, I don't like. I spend time doing it, but if it's like a week, I probably won't spend a week doing it. If that makes sense.
But you'll probably spend at least 3 or 4 days on it.
I'll spend a couple days, not like just specifically doing that, but I will definitely spend a couple of days, like making sure all the bugs are out of it. There's no more bombs in it. Making it clean.
Well, if I remember correctly, the last time it was used, it was on Tatooine. So it's probably
it's
full of dust.
So full of sand.
Yeah.
So full of dust, so full of sand.
It's everywhere.
And then you have your Camino friend come in and clean up the dust after you've dumped it all over the floor.
No, I'd clean up after myself. I'm a neat enough person. I'd spend some time cleaning, like probably take a little bit of the armor off to like make it a little bit more sporty. Like take all the explosives off, go put them away so they're not just hanging out in this. Astr's security officer, she knows better than to leave a bunch of explosive shit everywhere. That stuff should be under lock and key, where it's safe.
A question for you, though. Question for you. After finding the explosives on the speeder bike, would Astr go to Julemaia and maybe ask her where's the safest place to put these? Because Julemaia knows her own ship, and she may have some like smuggling compartments.
I mean, I presume she probably has a space available for like weapons? Question mark?
Yeah. Well, I mean, one of the forward storage areas probably.
Yeah. I'd ask her, if she has like a locker.
In doing her once over of the ship and establishing her smuggling compartments, would say, yeah, well, Weapons lock. Let me look at the map and see if I can decide where the weapons locker should be.
As I said,
I
I
mean,
think
there's
in the front area, probably up here, because this is a
yeah,
kitchen.
that's a
Um,
There's
kitchen.
a big
Okay,
storage
yeah,
area
then
in here, no?
Yeah,
I'd
that's
say,
the biggest.
or
storage area.
actually, no, I would say that one of these two little storage areas right off of the bridge.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what's in there. I can't even see what's in there.
Just a
'cause I looked
desk.
at
It looks
the
like in a chair.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd go, yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you can use one of these
Those are like
computers to make a
forward
weapons
gun
inven-
batteries, I think.
Oh, forward gun bat. Okay, then
I would say
that's-
so, but this is Julemaia ship, so she can retrofit that as much as she
I
wants.
know. I'm just trying to figure out.
But there's
I'm
also
looking
like
at all.
blank spaces that aren't being used, like right in the room that she's taken.
Mm-hmm.
There's like these weird little triangle spaces that she could use.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that whatever this room is. Oh, you said that was the kitchen. All right, whatever the room just north of the kitchen is, that uses this door right here. I'm just gonna do a little weapons. There we go.
Okay.
That's the weapons logger.
Great.
I can actually draw some smuggling compartments while I'm at it, just for funsies.
But yes. Okay.
Go under those 4 squares.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, Astr would absolutely make sure everything's in order, make sure everything's secured.
Mm-hmm.
She seems pretty
I
thorough
think I
with
may
what
have
she does.
accidentally drawn something I didn't mean to draw, but that's okay.
Make sure it's all weapons are unloaded and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Make sure there's not
Yeah.
a round in the chamber.
Exactly. I mean, exactly. You know, weapons can misfire.
Don't want it going off.
Not to mention, I think Astra has most of the guns on the ship at the moment. I know Jules has a few, but
It does. Okay.
Jules definitely has a few. Alright, I can't see all of them because I'm not there, and one of them was an accident, but I think that I have drawn. I'm going to put one more tiny
Okay.
bridge. Alright,
So, yeah.
I've drawn my smuggling compartments around the ship.
Oh yeah, basically the pink squares. I'm assuming this long
I
square is
accident-
not.
Yeah, the long skinny one was me trying to move the map. If it's
There you
not
go.
a square, it's not a smuggling compartment.
There you
yeah.
go. Okay.
But
Of
yeah,
course,
I've drawn,
have to have one in the captain's quarters.
of course, and one on the bridge because you never know when shit's gonna go sideways.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, knowing I can't do too much work on my own ship, you know, I'll go around just seeing what people need help with for the most part, and just
So
kind of
I
being
think-
helpful.
I think on one of the days during the trips on Astr's trips around the ship, why doesn't she join with a sparring match between Suror and Suror and DX?
I
Where
mean,
would that be
roll
taking place?
So maybe Suror and DX are having their weekly sparring match. See if they can
Yeah.
get a little bit better connected, and then Astr just walks
Um,
in and watches. So we'll
Yeah, I'd
go-
probably watch, but I'm just gonna roll an insight to see like if I would try to be an active participant.
So I'll just move
Uh,
Suror back into
No, I
the-
don't think I would. I would watch
Okay.
and try to like observe their movements and try to like absorb what information I can, sort of thing.
And you see
Because-
that Suror is training DX in a defensive style that's very similar to the one that you know, Astr.
Okay.
But
I mean,
then
technically,
yeah, but then Suror changes it up a little bit, noticing that, well, DX has the gun welded to his arm, so he thinks to himself, maybe DX would be better versed with a saber gun kind of combination style, which I can't remember what specific style that's named.
Ooh.
It's unconventional, I think. The unconventional style.
out there's the
It-
training. I found it. I think friendly.
There's only so many forms.
where
I
is
think there's
everyone?
9
Yeah.
forms.
There's
None of them
7.
use a gun, but
7.
There's only 7.
Is it Form 7?
I looked it up.
There's
Oh.
only 7 forms.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to know to potentially know what Astr might know. So she'd be observing.
Yeah. I can't
So-
remember. I couldn't remember the names of them or how many there were, but I know
Hmm.
most of them focus on either heavy attack or like light quick attacks or
Yeah, everyone's a
defense.
different blend of styles and trading off attack for defense or vice versa. Like Form 3, Makashi is about redirection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a Senite, or Ethanite, or however you want to say it, which is unorthodox.
Yeah.
Which is pairs the use of lightsaber with blasters. So
There you go.
So Suror tries
Yeah.
to train him in that setting.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
do you want to try and enhance your connection with DX?
Yes, I do.
Because if you have a look on your character sheet, Suror,
Yep.
I've actually written in something about...
Yeah,
link-
we're at level 1 right now, right?
Yes, you are level 1.
Okay.
I'm not sure how it will work out, but... Okay, so we'll do the a couple of wisdom checks.
All right. 9 and 4.
Hmm. Okay. Not quite enough to
Yeah,
enhance
no.
your connection.
Um.
You get a little bit irked that DX seems to be picking up it way too quickly. I was like, I spent years doing this. How can he be this good this bloody quickly?
These droids.
Droids. Unnatural. And that thought just enters your mind. You may not act on it, but it just enters your mind. God damn droids.
Just like Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
If
Or
droids could
when he
think,
starts
there'd be
using
none
the
of us
tranquilizer
left.
rifle, it's just like, so uncivilized.
This is the only droid in the entire galaxy that he has taken any interest in.
But yeah, unfortunately, you don't unlock the second step yet.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll get there.
Okay, so
We just need to increase that wisdom modifier. That's all.
Nalasi's in the room too, right?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, Astr would be observing, and she wouldn't really be saying anything. Just gonna be sitting across the room observing. Doesn't really make a lot of movement. Just kind of watches. Maybe eat
Yeah, I
something.
think she definitely noticed that his saber is a lot thinner than the typical one. Like even the blade itself seems to be smaller, almost like your fencing foil, almost.
and I think DX used his lightsaber in the last battle, so you know that DX's saber is basically a regular saber, but it's pure white.
It's very neat.
But I think that's enough for what's happened on the ship. There is one more thing that I think we should go through. Nalasi and your treasure chest.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I missed that. What?
Your
Your
treasure
treasure
chest.
chest.
Oh,
Your little
fuck.
Still
project.
trying
Yeah.
to open from like 3 sessions ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So yeah, she can go back and work on that in her room.
Yeah. And what is going to be your first role? What are you intending to do first of all? Because you get back to the room with the chest in it, and you notice the area that you did end up cracking before. Now that you've returned to it, it's solidified again. It's gone all hard again.
Oh bastard.
Hold on, I'm moving her over to her room.
Okay. Do you want me to move you? Or you just want to walk through the
No, it's
first?
just super laggy. Like,
Okay, there you
I'm still waiting for it to load.
go. Okay. So, what is your first step that you want to try and do to crack this open or research it some more?
Let's research or let's investigate a little bit more.
Okay, investigate. Okay, so investigation check. Specifically, are you investigating the chest itself or the mineral that's covering it?
The mineral.
Okay,
Oh,
20.
20.
very good.
Nice. 20. You look up on the HoloNet for any information about this mineral. And you find something interesting. You find that this mineral is a man-made mineral.
Do I find out anything else about it, or that it's just man-made and tends to regrow?
With just a dirty 20, you just find out it's a man-made mineral.
Okay.
Okay? So what do you want to investigate? You want to investigate or try and crack it open again?
She's gonna look for a weak spot
Okay?
to make it easier to crack off the mineral.
Okay?
So would that be perception, or
Yeah, perception, insight, investigation, whatever you want to roll.
21?
21. Pretty good.
That's 9 plus 10. Wait.
With the 21, there is no real specific weak spots, but you do know that the area that you have cracked open before would probably be the weakest.
Okie dokie. So she's gonna go for it. She's gonna use her tools to try to open it up.
Okay. That's
I know I've
you've
got
got the
that
archaeology
somewhere.
tools, don't you?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I've got it. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Surveyor's implements.
Yeah. Which we'll just say are archaeology tools because you're an archaeologist.
Yeah. I forget what stat that would actually use.
In this case, I would roll with Dex because you are trying to get into one specific area. You're not trying to smash it open. You're trying to excavate it. Excavate it carefully.
Not so good.
12. Your tools get blunt. They're not broken, they're just... the rock is just that hard that they blunt your tools. Want another go? Or shall we move
I
on
want
to
to try
the next?
something unconventional.
Go for it. You know I love unconventional.
She's gonna take out the vibro whip and she's gonna wrap it around the rock, and then she's going to activate the vibro whip.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Okay. So... I would say make an attack roll, but you're wrapping it around, so... 2 hit won't matter, it's just the damage.
Okay. Ten.
That's a pretty good roll, I think. That's 1d6. So that you critted on that damage. So, in that case, you crack open the hard exterior layer of this mineral, as you did before with your stun gauntlets. But this time, you're able to get in there quickly enough to tear off more of the gummy undersides of this mineral. So you have better access. You can now see the lock on the chest.
Okay. All right. Now, what do I see for this lock?
It's just an old padlock.
Oh,
So
okay.
do you have what is it? That would be security.
Security kit. I have one if she needs it.
As do I.
She's gonna comes over to Jules. Okay, I've got the hard rocky crap off the chest. Can you pick a lock for me? I'm in my room.
Be right there. Jules will roll down. Trying to figure out why my slicers and my security kit have. Oh, because I'm an expert in the slicers kit and only proficient in security. That's why. But here we go. 11, not great.
Not great, but as I said, it is an old lock, and they're very easy to unpick. So it was only like a DC 10.
Okay, all right.
So it only had like one tumbler, and it was unlocked. So the question is,
There you go.
do you open the chest?
Oh no, this is Nalasi's project. I crack the lock, step back, and say, "All yours."
Okay, here we go. Da 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 da. She opens it up.
Mm-hmm.
So what's inside?
See what's inside? Honestly, not much. There's only one
Of
thing
course.
inside. There's only one thing inside. And is Julemaia in the room with Nalasi?
Oh yeah, I stayed in the room. I just let her open it because this is her project.
Mm-hmm. And Julemaia immediately recognizes what's inside their chest.
Oh shit.
It's a tracking device.
Fuck me, get it off of my ship right the fuck now.
Is
Like-
it on?
It's on and actively
Okay.
tracking.
Wait, no, one moment, hold on a second. And she's just like immediately goes into like, Diz, pull us out of hyperspace immediately. I don't care where the fuck we are as long as we're not in the middle of a neutron star. Pull us out of hyperspace now. And then she's like, Astra, your security, get your ass down here immediately.
Be right there.
And then also please remind me where
Where's here?
I don't remember.
Exactly. You didn't really. I don't know where you are.
Oh, good question, because I didn't move myself on the map. Nalasi, are we in your bunk? Where are we?
Yep.
I couldn't remember where you were
I'm
working
gonna ping the
on
map where I am.
There you go.
I do know where your bunk is, no worries. I did see it when I was exploring, so.
I couldn't remember if you were working in your bunker in one of the rooms. And I'm stuck in a wall, mother.
There you go.
Yes?
I do that a lot.
Thank you.
How can I help?
There's a goddamn tracking device in this crate. Red, remind me where we picked it up. What planet were we on?
You were on Naboo. Braytak gave it to
Naboo.
Nalasi.
Fuck.
Great.
That's
what I thought.
Who
Look,
is that?
a contractor that we work for gave this to Nalasi to crack. We just opened it and there's a goddamn tracking device inside. Before I jettison it out an airlock, I want to know who is tracking us. Or this.
It's
Pulled us
Trying
out
to
of,
find out.
I pulled us out of hyperspace. I'm not taking it to our station. But your security, you hacked us. Hack this.
Technology.
I will
If
do-
you want to hack into
I'll
it.
do my best. I will do my best. Let's see.
If you want, Julemaia
I
is there.
will.
She can give
I
you
will do
advantage.
it.
Diz will give you advantage. Diz
Great.
will help
I'm
out. He's better at it than me.
I'm also going to use temporary boost, which gives me a D4.
Okay.
Nice.
So, might as well. Technology. Boop. Wow. That's
Wait,
bad.
hold on a second, because we've had a long rest. Let me just see if I can do something that will help with this. I can make it a 17 plus 7. You rolled a 17. Congratulations.
Perfect. Plus a 4. So 27 then.
Okay,
There you go.
nice.
Thanks.
With the 27, are you looking for who this tracking device is going to, or
Yes,
what
if I can track.
Yeah.
If I can track
We
the
want to
soul,
know
so
who's
she's
we want to know
sequestered.
who's tracking this tracker.
Oh dear.
you hack into the device to find out who's watching you, and it does go back to Naboo. And with the higher than 20 roll that you did end up getting, you do find that it is in the Grand Palace, so you think that this is Braytak that's tracking you.
God damn it. I will immediately launch this tracker out of an airlock
Mhm.
and tell Diz to resume hyperspace travel. And then I'm
Yep.
going to go back to my quarters and send a message to Braytak that just says, "You son of a bitch. You put a tracker on my fucking ship. I just jettisoned it. I just had to drop out of hyperspace to jettison it into space. My price just tripled."
You hear
You
from
Get a
Nalasi's
response, but you do
quarter.
get red.
What's up? He leaves me on red.
Yes, you do. You don't get a
bitch.
response, but you are left on red.
Now,
She flips off her terminal and goes to draw a hot bath. Goes to take a
You-
hot shower. Just something. She's
You hear
Quite-
from Nalasi's room. Thanks.
question regarding the tracking device.
Mm-hmm.
Would
Yes.
there be any way to shut it off and then like remove the remote control aspect of it instead of jettisoning it?
You probably would have had to do that before Julemaia chucked it out the
Well,
airlock.
I was gonna ask, and then she's like, "I'm just okay," because I was gonna say it could be useful to have if we don't shoot it into space, but
Don't care. Want that shit off my ship. Sorry.
perfectly fair. No worries.
It's what Julemaia's super character would do.
No,
Yeah,
I
in
perfectly understand.
character immediately. If we ever get a tracking device again, feel free to interrupt me before I shoot it out an airlock.
Any captain or pilot worth their salt will jettison something like that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
hell no. Out the fucking airlock. Done.
Yep. Okay, so you've ejected
She's
the
just in the
tracking device
shower,
that was.
swearing to herself in Twi'leki, and just like, "God damn it! There goes a good connection. If he doesn't pay me, I'm gonna hurt him."
Okay, so that was
So that was exciting.
that was interesting. So I think we should head to the next area, which is once you drop out of hyperspace and you land in the space station. And yes,
I did have one thing I wanted to do before you did that.
yes. Go
Well,
ahead.
I just wanted to quickly message Suror and just ask him how much he trusts the people on this ship, just because I'm curious. Because I can kind of gauge that he seems to be pretty new here too, just from the way he acts. Like,
The reply would be something to the effect of trust has been built by circumstance. Those circumstances being that they've afforded me passage and haven't shot me out of an airlock yet.
same.
But that's about that's where the trust level is. Like that's the baseline.
Right. As far as the people on the ship, you know who I am, and you haven't betrayed that trust. So, thank you for letting me know.
We still live in an age where there are Imperial remnants about. Leaking that kind of information could be dangerous to both of us.
I agree. That's why I'm usually fairly subtle. That's what I do. The others seem nice enough. Jules is trusting to keep me here, so long as I don't need whoever's after me to them. And as long as I can pay off my debt, then I should be fine.
They don't seem like bad people. I
No,
wouldn't say
they
they're
don't.
outstanding citizens, but overall not bad people.
I mean, I am not an upstanding citizen either, so we all have
God,
a
are you my Luke?
doings.
You're my Luke. Yay!
Listen, we got our Han Solo, we got our Luke. We tried to spring for a Chewbacca. We were a little short, so we got a bunny instead of a Wookiee.
But hey,
But wait, were you talking about Sir, or are you talking about me? Just so I know.
I was talking about Suror when he's like,
Okay.
"Oh, they don't seem like upstanding citizens, but they're not bad people." I'm like, "I found Luke."
Very good. I will earn my
The
place.
moral compass.
That
I
will
am
be
neutral, I am
ignored
not the
most
moral
of the
compass.
time.
Like, no, we can't mass murder.
Are you sure?
Eh,
Because it
We
seems
we
like-
shouldn't mass murder.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, so I shall move you to the space station map, and
very good.
I'm not going to have Jules and
Tools to
Dizzy
fix my
do a
ship.
piloting check to enter their own ship, their own space station. So
Appreciated. Thank you, sir.
I'll move you now. I've copy pasted all your tokens over, so you should be able to see.
Whoa.
I
And
can see shit, Captain.
Can't see
No, I
shit.
can see shit. No, I can see shit. Very good. Ooh,
There we are.
that's how big the ship is.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a
Damn.
big ship.
Mhm.
It's a big
Welcome
station.
to. Well,
Yes, it is.
hey, welcome to my space station stat map that I built.
Yes.
Very
And
pretty.
as you disembark, you three two.
Let's see, is that
notice-
mascot right there?
That's Mascar right there.
I do not know who
Then
that is.
before I fuck up, I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, fancy meeting you here."
I never left. Greetings. And
You
I'll
didn't.
just
That's
show
why
you-
I'm surprised.
Just say.
Hmm.
Okay. So I just show you to all players. This is the guy that you end up seeing waiting for you at the dock.
Who is he?
Relatively young-looking human male, maybe in his 20s, but Suror.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
It doesn't take you long to sense the force energy coming from him. Other force sensitive.
Oh,
Yeah,
Does
that
it
guy,
does it give me an inkling of which way he might lean?
Yeah. With that, I'm going to ask you to make a roll.
can
Okay.
I also do this?
Yes, you certainly can. I'm going to say inside.
Insight.
as they're
Hey.
rolling to figure it out, Jules is just gonna say, "Well, Mascar, we picked up a few new friends along the way. I think at least one of them might pique your interest."
You know,
17.
Is that Sarah? You're still a bit quiet on my end.
Oh, damn it! I'm sorry.
Um,
As they're both giving him the up and down, Jules will say, "Well, as you can see, we've picked up a few new friends along the way. I think at least one of them might pique your interest. Seems we have another Jedi in our midst."
I can see you got new friends. Greetings. I am Mascar. And he comes over to shake both your hands. And as he does, Suror, he is very hard to read. Though you do get the sense dark side, but also good. Doesn't make sense to you. Dark and light together doesn't make sense. So you're a little bit confused. Astr, though,
well, when he shakes my hand is when I want to do this, because I want to add my D4 to this.
okay.
So 20, dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20. Okay, with your dirty 20, you can sense that he is essentially a neutral character, just like yourself. Though he does tend to be more good.
I will respond more positively then when I shake his hand and just kind of give him a warm smile. It's, very nice to meet you. I am Astr.
Astr, nice to meet you. Is there anything I can do to make your stay a little bit more welcome?
If
Actually,
you have tools to fix my ships, that would be very good.
I could do
maybe
it
pots?
myself.
No. I can fix my own ship. Thank you.
Of course. But yes, there should be tools in this garage. I used to work it myself, so my tools are your tools. Just make sure you return them.
I will make sure to clean them too. So not worry.
And he just points over the other side of the hangar bay. They're just over there, as you
Very
need
good.
them. And you?
Oh, I'm sorry. On this week, I would have gotten the name of our new Kaminoan janitor. Can we give him a name?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yes.
Jeff.
Yeah.
I got you.
We should call him Jeff. Because it's kind of weird looking, and if you guys have ever seen the picture of the fake cryptid, Kaminoans kind of look like that.
I do not think his name is actually Jeff. You can call him Jeff, certainly, but...
Or we can call him Geoff. Geoff.
No, not that. It's the worst way to spell Jeff.
By the way, YouTube, to the Force users, you would have picked up that Nalasi also is somewhat touched by the Force because monks are some sort of touched by the Force in a way. They just don't use it the same way that you guys do.
That's fair.
But they can
Good to
easily
know,
slip
though.
into... Yeah, but they can easily slip into being Jedi.
Yeah,
We
so
talk about the powers that use focus points, but it's all
Alright,
like...
fine. I am naming him. His name is Jadelsi.
Okay.
I like
Get
it.
out.
There
Nice.
we go.
I'll call him C.
So we've got C and Key.
Nice. Siki!
uh,
Or Kisi.
And as Maskar looks you over, Suror, he sees the lightsaber on your hip, because Astr hides hers.
I
And I'm
do
pretty
in my
sure-
jacket.
Yeah, Suror's
I have
pretty
like a
open.
secret pocket in it where like people can't see it.
Suror just wears his clip to the belt.
Mm-hmm. And you see that Maskar also has his clip to the belt, but it takes you a second glance at it because when you first saw Maskar, you just thought, okay, that's just a Hydra spanner. But
Like cocks his head
as
like
he holds out the Hydra spanner, you notice it is actually a lightsaber, and he just holds it to you and just says, excuse me, you seem to be a little bit attuned to the Force, or more so than I am. Do you think you can figure out what's wrong with this? And he hands you over his lightsaber.
quick look over, try to ignite it.
Okay, you ignite it, and it comes out a orange. But after a few seconds, it turns yellow. But as it turns yellow, the hilt also seems to heat up. Or above board, it's like it's got heat metal on it.
Huh. Interesting. Do you have a workshop where we can do a more in-depth look at it?
Absolutely.
this
This
whole
is a
place is a
space
workshop.
station, after all. I'm gonna go
Speaking
walking
just
because it
before you
was
go.
so long ago that I made this map.
of,
Sorry, yes?
is there a place you would like me to go? Just to look over your security and see how I can help?
Certainly. Come
Before
with
I
me.
welcome my
I
ship,
haven't
of
had-
course.
We haven't been here very long, so I'm sure this place still has secrets left to unlock, but this way.
Great. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Jules because Astr wants to work on her ship, but she also is trying to get at least somewhat in Jules' good graces. So, helping her however she can, I think, is her priority.
There are two primary causeways leading to the living quarters. We've got escape pods here. Here's the med bay. More escape pods. I did label this map because I'm not a complete fool.
It's
Coming
appreciated.
in here. My room's down that way. I'm trying to remember, and there are my room's at the end of the hall. There are living quarters on either side here. If we come through this way,
I see the Nalasi's already claimed that other room next to you.
and there's a bar and a kitchen here. Got a nice little bartender droid over there. Following this way, secondary causeway. More living quarters down there. I see Gelb has claimed at least one. And then
I see
heading
that
off
too,
this
yeah.
way, we've got escape pods, station command. There's some offices in the back there.
I'm assuming Astr will
And
The
more
map
probably
isn't
just take
unlocking. Yeah, the map's not unlocking like the other one. So I was just trying to get a better
Oh,
look
it's
at
not
all
an
the.
explorer mode. Oh yeah, no, it's not actually an explorer mode. That's true.
Yeah,
Escape pods. Oh, I guess
okay.
I thought I built a workshop in here, but
You
actually,
did.
oh wait, but if you
There's
look
a
here,
there's a room over here that says Jules' new office.
well, that's the office behind station command. That's like an actual office. And there's a briefing
just
room.
turn on Explorer
However,
mode, so that should help.
Thank
looking
you. Now I can
around,
have all
I
the
do
maps.
think it looks like that leading to there are workrooms leading to all the escape pods, because I'm looking at the set decoration I put in this one here that I'm standing outside the door of, and that definitely looks like a workshop. It looks like there are workshop areas leading into most of the escape pod rooms.
Okay, good to know.
There's plenty of escape pods.
There's
Has a
lots
lot
of
of them.
escape pods. Well, I also I built the station. I built the map to be modular in that things can be like moved around and rebuilt as we need different facilities. But yeah, like I'm looking at this and I can see like I left a bunch of tools and shit out. So I believe that it's been like a year since I made this. I do believe that I meant the areas leading to the escape pods to primarily be various sorts of work areas for people who need them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I shall have Mascot lead Suror to the workshop.
Alright.
So that's just on the on. I'll just move.
Yeah, I definitely think after getting a tour of the station, Astr would go to the station command to try to like look over the security system, see if there's anything that sticks out that maybe shouldn't.
Jules is going to head to her new office, whereas Diz will hang out in. Oh, I just moved the words. Too. Diz will hang out in station command, making sure everything's okay. There is also a third walkway off the center of the hangar deck, and from this doorway right here, which is currently locked, that leads to the
Reactor
engines
bay.
and the controls and all of that. The reactor, yeah.
Okay, good to know.
That one's locked, but the one that comes
For obvious
off
reasons.
of yeah, but the one that comes off of
What?
the hangar deck has like a red security door on it, but the causeway is open. You can see it. But yeah, Jules is in her office. She's definitely checking her messages to see if Braytech has responded yet.
And then Suror and Mascot. I think Suror, you wanted to try and diagnose what's wrong with this lightsaber?
Yeah, just cause like he's had to build his own,
Yeah.
so he's trying to figure out why it's doing that.
Yeah. Now I would ask you to roll a technology, but I know you're not the best at technology, so I'm going to try and let's see what you're more skilled at that could fit.
investigation, perception,
Insight, maybe?
insight.
Do some
Yeah, I mean,
insight.
if you want to
And
do,
it's a
I'll do
wisdom-based skill,
insight.
so that would make sense. It's a wisdom-based skill.
That's a lightsaber. Looks like a
Okay.
hydro spanner, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you kind of get
Even
in here.
though that is a failure on the inside, you do notice that the Kyber crystal is different than ones that you would usually use. It seems to be an unstable Kyber crystal.
Yeah, he would kind of point out, like, I think this may be an issue. It seems your crystal for your power source or how it reflects is unstable, and it could be overheating it.
That is concerning. Well, at least it's not the only one that I've got. And he just taps his the device on his wrist.
Do you have what is that?
And he ignites it, and a blade of light just comes out, like a, if you will, at Assassin's Creed, a hidden dagger, but made of light. So a light that, basically, what is it called? Gauntlet saber?
Yeah, like a bracer.
Yeah,
It seems like a
Gauntlet
really good
saber.
way to lose your fingers.
Definitely is. That's why he's got it mounted on the outside, not the inside.
Yeah, that's
So
why
the
in
blade
Assassin's
comes out on
Creed
the
you
back
have
of
to
it.
cut off those fingers in order to use it. And then
Mhm.
at some
they
point they were
do.
like, that's stupid, and they stopped doing it.
Mhm.
Or just
Exactly.
put it out of the way. Like,
Yeah,
And you notice that the blade on that is a green one.
interesting. Did you make that yourself?
Oh, this one? Nah, got it from an old friend.
That's impressive. I've never seen one like that.
Yeah, it works. Well, it works better than the current one. That's why I hardly ever use it.
Well, I mean, maybe if you could just replace the crystal, that malfunction might stop. I'm not entirely sure, but it'd be worth a try.
The thing is, that crystal is attuned to me. I can feel it resonate with my energies. And it seems to reflect that. So, I'm not sure if it's a problem with me or what.
You should meditate with it. Open yourself
Okay.
up to the force.
Never done that. And with him saying it never meditated, that raises your eyebrow, because with the force energy that is imbued in this guy, and the fact that he knows about the force, yet he's not meditated, that doesn't make sense.
We're just sitting here like, man, I'm not even out of, like, I'm still a Padawan, and now I have all these people like, please help. Like, sure, I have the answers. What do I do?
there's only one answer. Deprive him of all of his
Do not
senses and
say.
force him to meditate.
Fake it till you make it, baby. That is the answer.
If at first you
That's
don't
how we're gonna
succeed,
roll.
find out why.
Answer now.
Well,
If
I
at
think
first you
that,
don't succeed, try another sewer.
well, I think we should call it at that. I think this is a good place to stop, with everybody chilling at the station, planning their next move. Speaking of which, I shall go over what
Sounds
the next
ominous.
move can be for you two. Is either head to Nashadar and deal with the quote-unquote robot revolution that's going on over there, or head to Korriban and get the power source that will allow this station to jump.
I mean, I know what Jules's vote is, but
Yeah, like that was a no-brainer question.
Why do I feel like they have different answers?
Yeah, I was gonna say. So can you tell me which one do you think you would go to, so I can prepare it for next
Jules
week?
wants to make
Okay,
her station jump above.
Oh,
Mhm,
I
mhm.
was gonna say you both should answer at the same time.
Mhm.
Well, I also
But it's-
don't know if Suror knows about the revolution because I think Lincoln learned about that before he
Yeah.
came on board.
I was thinking, like,
Yeah.
how much Jedi lore would he know if he knows enough about the Sith to have an inkling about what Korriban could mean?
I mean, well, they don't.
For next episode, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing is, you probably like he probably
Probably
wouldn't
don't.
because they don't talk about it.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
that's
Most of
locked
the
in their
records have been
hidden archives.
expunged.
The first rule of
Yeah.
Jedi Fight Club: don't talk about Jedi Fight Club.
Well, you don't talk about
Jules
the
obviously
the
doesn't know
great
shit
schism.
Second rule
about
of Jedi
Korriban,
Fight Club: don't
but
talk about the Sith.
she knows
Yeah,
that there are
and-
debt collectors after her new security officer, and thus wants this station to be able to move.
Yeah, and even if the Jedi had records, the Empire would
They
have
would be-
wiped those out.
They did
Well-
by means of a kid named Anakin. Maybe you've heard of
Well,
that.
no. They didn't get rid of or destroy all of them. They destroyed most of them
Most
Yeah.
of them.
after they were copied, because Palpatine
Yeah.
had them hidden throughout the galaxy in his different like observations towers. And
Yes.
Ah,
But
So-
the main library on Coruscant was
was wiped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he definitely stole all the knowledge from there first, and then
Oh, yeah.
let them go in and destroy it, because that's how Palpatine was.
Mhm.
He the big bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's one of
That's
the
how you
reasons why he was able to
consolidate
create a clone for
power.
himself. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Knowledge is power, baby.
Yep.
Mhm.
And
like I
then
said, and even then, like the Jedi were so tight-lipped about it because
Yeah,
they had a fanatical hatred of the Sith.
Mhm.
if without that kind of knowledge, knowing that there's a power source necessary for the station, I don't think Suror would have a reason to argue going there.
Mhm.
Mhm. I mean,
Okay.
Astra's very much on board with moving a station that she's on because there are people looking for her. I think she would agree with you. She would definitely try to like make the station's security a little better if possible.
Okay. I also forgot
Will we leave?
that when you entered the station, a robotic voice came over as well.
Oh yeah, the other DX.
Yes, the other
Oh, that's
DX.
right. I forgot we had another DX. What does that DX do? I can't even remember now.
Use the
It's
station.
basically just controlling the station.
Okay, cool.
He's basically
Then
the
that-
station's AI, so he's
So
controlling
that's
the gravity,
who Diz is
the air
Yeah.
scrubbers, all that fun
Diz
stuff.
Diz is chatting with the other DX
Yeah.
in station command, figuring out how shit's going and making sure we're not all gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think Astr would be doing the same thing with this, just to try to.
Yeah. And also probably working with Astr and AXA to get the new communications rig working so that they have active comms before they go off on their next venture.
Yeah,
That's
I think
a really good plan.
that will be for next episode. But I think that will wrap it up for this episode. So I think we should head back to the main menu and do the call out.
Quick
So
save.
I think so as we wrap this up, I think we should start with, as we did it last time, we'll start with Miss Deadeye. Where can people find you?
You can find me mostly on the Slices and Dices Discord. Hopefully, somebody is spamming that in the chat for everybody. If not, you'll see links in the description down below for the YouTube videos if you're watching this on YouTube's. Also, I don't know if that conversation was heard by everybody, but I found the flashlight that I was talking about that looks like a lightsaber.
Nice.
Like, I picked it up some years ago, and it's just been very reliable ever since. Anyhow,
Darth just ran away. He
yeah.
also has something cool.
No, I got to do the plug because I'm not sure if Matt's been doing it lately.
Oh yeah, okay.
He has been, but yes, do the plug.
I've been reminding him.
We have to
You'll
bully
also be
Matt.
able to catch me on Mass Effect 5e when we go back to that, and I'm in B team for Ravenloft, and
Next week.
yep,
Mhm.
that's next week. We'll be continuing on with the crazy train. Hopefully, we can find somebody to suplex the damn thing. And then there's numerous other things that are coming down, and those will be announced as we get closer to actually having all of our characters and everything, or
Yeah.
stories solidified, that sort of thing. So yeah, catch me on Discord. I'll be posting memes and pictures of my dog.
Yes. Miss Dada, it's our
Very
meme
good.
lord.
Yes. She's the meme czar.
I mean, lady.
And then we move on to Darth. And where can people find you,
Hey.
and what can people buy from you?
So I'm Ryan. I go by Darth Caustic on all socials. If you can't find that name on a platform, I'm probably not there. You can find me here playing Star Wars with Red and these lovely folks when we can fit it into the schedule. In April, I will actually be taking the reins for a one shot over here in Slices and Dices. Other than that, you can find me over on the Dark Domain RPGs channel, where we tell a lot of horror themed stories. We have a vibe going over there. We'll actually be streaming Vampire the Masquerade with Maeve next week. And I am the one and only place where you can get your own Slices and Dices polyhedral dice set at Grum's Bag of Holding. So go over there, join the Slices Discord, then it'll take you to the Grums, and you can get Slices and Dices dice. Ugh.
Okay. Then we'll move on to Maeve. Where can people find you?
Hey, I'm Maeve. You can find me here. You can also find me on Mates of Fate, which is an awesome group that we collab with sometimes, and they're amazing. Additionally, I do art. I've done art for our Wonderful Aliens campaign, which I'm not a part of this time, but that's okay. I will be drawing art for all the people there, and also hopefully they don't all die, so I have to do more art. I've also done all the art for Ravenloft. Not B team, but I have new art for A team, the Fafos, when we go back to them
Oh hell yes.
eventually.
It's so good.
You can find me under Wave Climber on Sky. I don't use Twitter because it's a dumpster fire, so I'm not there anymore. Also,
You like
yes,
watching
can
it,
find...
but you don't like being in it.
No, I got rid of that garbage already a long time ago. Anyway, you can also find me and Jane and Red and Sarah and Matt and Megan next week with Ravenloft B team, and the fuckery that session is, because
We became
it is
brasties.
timey-wimey bullshit, and
Oh yeah. We be Groundhog Dayin'.
Mm-hmm.
Groundhog Day.
So-
Wait, hold on, Maeve. You do have art for B team.
Oh, I do, but I need to make
Oh.
that better. I will make it better
But it's
I
fun
love it,
as
though.
it is. It's
when
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not
that art.
having a mental breakdown.
There
in
you
the
go.
state of the world.
Maybe
Anyway,
it'll fix it.
yeah.
Who knows?
I'll do art at some point. Anyway, that's all I had. Sorry, I'm rambling.
That's okay.
So Maeve's our artist.
Yes.
Then we got Sarah, the cat
Hi,
lady,
Sarah,
the crazy cat lady.
cat lady, crazy cat lady. You can find me at Lovely Llama on various social media platforms where I may or may not post. I technically still have a Twitter account, but I never used it even before it became a dumpster fire, and I still don't use it now. You can find me on our Slices and Dices Discord, where I try to be good. I usually suck, but if you ping me, I will respond to you. You can find me here
Eventually.
at Slices and Dices. Eventually, yes. Sometimes it takes a
I was
while.
thinking it.
I have been home on workers' comp since November 1st. I have no brain anymore. Like, what are days? What is time? I don't even know. I'm losing it over here, y'all. But you can find me here on Slices playing all sorts of games. Ravenloft A and B team, here on Star Wars, doing Aliens, doing Call of Cthulhu.
It's more a story of what
Vaesen.
Sarah isn't in.
This is accurate. I run Vaesen, which is on hiatus while I try really hard to map out this mystery that I've got going in my mind that is not coming to me as easily as I would like, but I promise everyone I'm thinking about it. And soon you will see me over on Dark Domains here with Mr. Darth playing. I finally get to play Vampire the Masquerade,
Mhm.
which has been
March 9th.
March 9th, an inside joke I've had with myself since I was a teenager when my boyfriend and his friends played, but I was only allowed to watch. And then they were supposed to start a game for me and it never happened. So it's been a long running joke that I never get to play, and now I finally do. So suck it, high school boys. And also playing Supernatural, the role playing game, which I'm so insanely excited for. I don't even have words. So yeah.
Yep.
Lots of shit.
Yeah, I'll be having a Westmarch style playthrough of that too.
Oh man.
Very like
I haven't heard
am.
West Merch in so long.
I mean, my eventual plan is to kind of West March Basin in that people can
Mhm.
come in and out because you always go back to headquarters between cases, and so to
Yep.
make it sort of a rotating cast of who's ever available, I just have to get my shit together and get my mysteries planned, and then we'll be there.
The way Supernatural does like guest stars in and out all the time, I was like,
Oh yeah,
this
it's
will work fine.
perfect. It's perfect, and it is like my second favorite TV show of all time, and I am beyond stoked. Now
I
we
would
just need a
love to guest
Battlestar
star.
Galactica role playing game, and then I get to play in my
Oh.
favorite TV show of all
Have
time.
you seen the board game for that?
No.
It is. It takes like an hour and a half to get through the instructions because it's so fucking
bet.
complicated.
I'm just
Like-
we're all rambling here, but I am gonna share like my one. What was that? Have you guys ever seen actually videos from College Humor?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Who hasn't?
I was at Comic-Con and they were doing a live actually, and it was an audience round where they were playing various sound effects from various TV shows, and like you would shoot up your hand to answer and they might call on you. And it was the Action Station sound from Battlestar, and I remember being like, yeah, and then I immediately second guessed myself because like the second I heard it, my hand went in the air, and then I went, oh, maybe not, but then I'm like, no, I really know it. And I didn't get called on, and I was in like the second row, and I'm still bitter because I know that had I just kept my hand up there with that conviction, I would have been called on. But yeah. Okay, I am done talking.
And then that just leaves me.
It's
So
okay,
who are
we can
you?
ramble.
Tell us about yourself, Red.
It's me. I'm Red. I DM this game. And I don't really prepare for anything. As I said, I just have dot points in my head, and if we run into those dot points, well, we hit those dot points. So, I like DMing. It's fun. But you can find me at different places around the internet. I mostly play games. So you'll find me mostly on the Steam. As with Sarah, I do have a Twitter. Though the last time I posted on it was probably about like 10 years ago, and it was just a single post saying, "What the hell do I do here?"
It's best you never found out.
It's what he says when he walks into a room.
The main reason that I can't bring myself to delete my Twitter is because I'm friends with John Cleese and his daughter on Twitter, and I can't let that go.
Yeah.
But yeah, as
Makes
as
sense.
other people said, you'll find me playing in other games. Ravenloft next week. In April, in the Vampire one shot, which is going to be fun with the character I have planned. And Mass Effect, if we can find another player. This,
Join
others.
us.
But as we wrap this up, as we say here on Star Wars 5e, fear the Schwartz. But as we say on Slices and Dices, take care of each other, but do not forget to take care of yourself. Catch us all later.